still muted on here. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, this is awkward.
Hello.
Why?
Filling up my drink. And we're live.
By the way, we're live.
Alright. Before we get started, do you want to just triple check make sure that is recording?
Check it.
Cool.
It's like that vibe.
Welcome back. Fucking... It has been too long. Entirely too long. What, fucking 6 months?
Yeah.
Thereabouts?
Yes, only 6 months.
Feels a little bit less
Well,
for me,
more than
honestly.
that, like 8 months. Yeah, you played the one the other day.
Yeah.
Well done.
Cool. Well,
Well,
where do we start?
my phone internet is just not loading.
We're,
I'm assuming audio is working.
yeah, I hope so. Because I'm not doing that terrible intro again, so...
I thought you could give it another crack.
Yeah, that's working.
Yeah, this.
Welcome.
I
So-
said mine wasn't working because it's stuck on that.
Just a few
Where did the voice
announcements and details before we begin. We're starting with Campaign 2, even though we didn't really finish the other one. It's just with scheduling conflicts
okay.
and people having new jobs and
Lives.
someone had a kid and everything, so...
Just life in general.
Yeah, it was just going to be hard to start a new campaign, and we were all itching for a bit of a go, so we decided to come up with a brand new one. We might return to the other one eventually, who knows?
Yeah, get back on
If everyone
board,
becomes
please.
available, we will go back to it. But for now, we're going to go into a whole new campaign, which is 90% off the top of my head.
Yes, and that's
And
definitely not how
10%
most
stolen from
campaigns are run.
No, stolen from anime. No, I mean, like, we're still using the 5e rules, so it's not like 100% written
Stolen
scratch,
from
so...
anime. How much is stolen from anime?
Yes.
Would you like to know, weather boy?
Yes.
Yeah, we're
Oh god.
also happy end of Pride Month.
Yay.
It's over.
We're all pretty inclusive here. Well, it's just about. It's wrapping up the end of it.
Does that mean
So
we're heading for Sloth or Gluttony Month next? Yes.
Which one are you hoping for most?
Wrath, mate.
Wrath, yeah, definitely Wrath.
Wrath or Lost, they seem to be the most fun.
But we're
Although
all
Gluttony's pretty good as well.
pretty inclusive here, and we all come from different walks of life. So
Rumbo wants you to
we celebrate.
freestyle off the top of the dome.
Rombo,
Yeah.
mate, you know I've never been good at that shit. I can tell stories and come up with ideas, but like putting it into words, never that fast.
As per usual, there's one off camera.
Yes. So there are 5 people around the table, 6
Wave.
including myself.
Wave.
There.
Wave where?
Stick your hand in front of Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn, yours was pretty good. your one was like perfect.
Yes, we've been itching for a new game and hoping to get into. It's still a bit rough. We haven't really had a lot of time. We literally threw together in, 2 weeks?
Yeah, give or take.
So we're going to work on the layout, work on the audio. If you guys got any feedback that can help us improve the sound quality, the picture quality or anything, let us know.
Yeah,
We,
we're not professional, so just...
Definitely professional.
Either through Twitch or through the Facebook page.
Yeah. You can even do it on stream. There's a couple of people who'll be keeping an eye on it, so...
Yep, I'll be keeping an eye on chat. I might
So,
just
yeah,
leave that to you because my phone's it's not loving this. Plus, I'm gonna get distracted. Yeah,
Alright.
this is me. I'm gonna get distracted.
Well,
That's a hole in the ground that holds water. Sorry.
Play intro.
I was waiting for the
Intro
Ocarina
song.
solo to end.
It never ends.
It's just it's more intense.
The Ocarina
It's not like you got that and I went...
Yeah, they just had to take another breath just to prepare for
I just
first
really
two.
like obviously we're a bunch of idiots. Let's go.
That's half the fun, though, isn't it?
We're a harmless bunch of idiots. There's a difference.
Harmless. I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I've got both of them right here.
Sorry, speaking for myself.
Alright.
Paint us a mind picture.
We're rude, we're crude, we're not politically correct.
Yes, I was going to say, swearing will happen. We don't intend to offend anyone, but sometimes It does happen.
But we will not get mad if you pull us up on it. Like if
Yeah,
Dom
definitely.
turns around and is like, "Hey, you know how you were just saying, all these things? Could you stop being so? I don't know. Just for example, stop being so
I was gonna
hard
say-
on the Irish for a second."
Which is
I really don't like being singled out. So.
more appropriate for this month as well. So yeah,
We're Australian.
Stop
It's
swearing,
a part of
you
the
have
life.
to consistently correct me with a spray bottle, otherwise it won't happen.
I left mine
and
at
the
home.
puns.
You know what? We need to like just
Like a
spray
pun
bottle
spray
in the middle.
bottle. Yeah.
I'd say head it to the DM, but we'd need to spray him occasionally. As
You'd
well,
have to
so.
put it on the jet mode just so it can actually have the reach there too.
And let's go.
I was gonna say, and also we haven't played in a while, so we're gonna be
Yeah,
a bit
all
excited.
over the place.
All right. So, you guys have all been traveling for a few days,
Together.
No.
kind of, from different locations, but you have come to one place. And I promised I wouldn't start you guys in a tavern, but you start in a tavern.
Hell
Come in. So,
It's like that.
it is early in the year. It is actually the fourth day of the third rotation of Kides
Everybody takes out notebooks except
in the
me.
year 542 AE for anyone who's keeping track.
Did you say third?
Third rotation, yes.
Third, first,
I think
Three,
it's
three,
fourth.
one.
542.
I say fourth. then.
Sorry, fourth. Jesus.
Oh, Lord,
it's right
Lord.
here. It's the fourth day of the third rotation of Kides, which is the first month of the year 542.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Please don't quiz me on this in 2 minutes.
I have it right here, so if you ever want to know, I've got it written down.
542 AD. Great year.
I remember it like it was
Probably.
yesterday.
Sorry, you can use it. I've got more than enough. It is winter for those who are interested,
Best winner.
so it's
It
been
is.
cold.
A map we don't need.
You guys have got rooms, and it's early in the morning, so you guys have actually come down to breakfast. Start of the day. There is a fire going, it's a warm atmosphere. There's a couple of crew members around having their breakfast as well.
Crew members?
And, people who work in the tavern and stuff.
I thought there was like a pirate ship somewhere and I was getting really excited.
So yeah, who would be up first thing in the morning? I would throw.
Probably me.
Probably me, the crack of dawn, or just before.
I'll
Depending
have
on
you
the
guys
night before.
roll for it. The roll for, I don't know, what would you give it for preparedness in the morning?
I don't know.
Constitution?
What
I was going to say maybe a con. Yeah,
Well, the
make
question is, how was the
contact.
night before?
Yeah.
Pretty lazy.
Right,
You've been travelling for 2 days.
What
were we on the
what
piss
about
in the
for me?
tavern?
Late night for me?
Roll a con as well. We'll see how early you are.
So a total of 19.
He beat me, I got 13.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, 13.
just straight con, isn't it?
Dirty 20.
Can you just make me a dex check, please? As you come down the stairs. into
That's
the,
not my
room.
best.
I got an 18.
18 to be up in the morning.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. For dex? Or for getting up in the morning?
Con.
Okay. Yeah, so you're actually already there. You on time, helping out.
I'm helping out.
Yes. So you are, at the moment, there's only a couple of people, so you are taking out, like, coffees. Taking out, like, a couple of breakfast
I
meals and
might
stuff.
be
Basic stuff.
preparing stuff that might be put aside for later.
So, judges.
So you're sort of going through the kitchen and
Yeah, I mean,
while you're doing jobs, yeah?
So guessing by this dex thing, everybody notices me into the room.
Okay. So as
even-
you
I'm scared. I don't want to eat.
as you walk through the door from the cabins, you lurch to one side and sort of bounce off the door a little bit and have to take a second to catch your feet. No one really bats an eye. Well, a couple of people look up just to make sure you haven't fallen over and whatever, but yeah, not really. So you go find a seat in one of the tables. And after long, you are you going to go up to the counter and order, or are you going to wait for someone to?
I suppose I better not make a scene. I'll go order.
Okay, so you go up to the counter.
I'm not
you're-
going to try and be arrogant and be like, they'll have to come serve me.
you're actually greeted by a dragonborn, which is, you would know pretty well, is fairly uncommon.
Scaly is scaly.
Scaly is scaly to you, that's fair. But yeah, he, doing the standard thing, he's making drinks and he's actually making coffees in the morning for some of the crew member. Finishes the one he's making, puts it aside and comes and talks to you. He's like, what'll it be?
Coffee, bacon, eggs, sausage.
Right. You've already paid up with your room. Take a seat, I'll have it brought out.
That table over there.
He goes back and then he
I give
goes,
him a thanking gesture and...
and he goes to you. He's like, usual breakfast order. That table over there.
Yes. Half these turnips are bad. Look, you're getting supplies soon.
I feel one of
This
us
is
needs
true.
to describe our character now.
I was going to say, you haven't met yet, so... he goes,
And I will...
you've got a good eye for this.
It's basics. And someone else is cooking. They would have
Yeah.
some breakfast stuff already
Yeah,
ready.
there's...
And I'll prepare the rest of it and get it together and take it out to the table.
Oh, as I'm going, I'll just say, and a cabbage leaf!
He wants a cabbage leaf.
I was about to go through the doors to the kitchen and I turned around.
He's like, the dragon looks at you and he's like, I don't get it. He gives you that gesture, he's like, he doesn't understand. He's like, get the man a cabbage leaf.
I put a cabbage leaf on there and I go out
So
there.
yeah, I was going to say...
And I will take out, the matchbox and put it on the table as well.
Do you
you
want
see, coming out of the kitchen door, with looking a bit dishevelled, holding drinks and a plate and a cabbage leaf just chucked on the top, a female Leonin.
A Lenin.
Already excited. I'm already excited.
A Lenin.
She's dressed a bit weirdly, especially for where we are in the country. She's wearing like pantaloon sort of things, has a tail, and mostly like a short sleeved shirt with a vest that looks pretty fancy for especially what she's doing, serving tables. Just walks up fairly comfortably, and there you go, it's all paid for.
So, the customer you're serving to, if you couldn't tell by the accent, I'm playing another dwarf.
No way! Why do you want cabbage? That doesn't make sense.
I never would have guessed.
To be fair, I've made my character off of the mini, so I had lots of things to go through, and it wasn't me picking. I had somebody else picking, and it just happened to be dwarf. I'm like, I can roll with this.
Describe what it looks like.
So, dark-skinned, very pale blonde hair, purple trench coat, dark trench coat. He's got a warhammer just sitting to the side there. There's a shield with the rest of his stuff there. He's wearing some sort of tunic underneath the trench coat, but you can hear jingle jangle, maybe suggesting chainmail. He's got gold gauntlets on. Definitely looks like he's been around a while. He has a bit of scarring on the face and neck where you can see it, but not a huge amount. And other than that, he seems very polite. And of course, usual dwarf fashion, got a nice long beard.
Nice.
Is it braided?
No.
Nice.
Were dwarves common in either the
In the Empire, you
Empire or the Kingdom?
would have seen a
Heard of
few
them.
around. You probably wouldn't have spent any time socialising with them.
Yep.
What about one of my coloration?
I was going to say, his coloration is a bit rarer.
Mm.
The real darker skins this is probably the first you've seen one.
Yep.
But you would have heard they exist.
I may have missed it. What colour was their hair?
Very
like a
pale
dusty-
blonde.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Almost like platinum.
Almost platinum, yeah.
Hot.
Yeah, so it's weird to see one on his own wearing armor and equipment. Normally used to seeing them if they're armed and they're usually with a group, but other than that, it's not too big a surprise.
Oh, and yeah, as I said, I've got maybe if you halved this and then halved again, that's the size of the matchbox. And when you put the cabbage leaf down, I just pop it open a bit and just stick the cabbage leaf in, and then go about my breakfast. And
How
see
much
the
are you
cabbage
paying
leaf
attention
start-
to me while I bring out the
I watched you place it all down, and I thanked you.
The Empire. We're in
roll
the
it in?
Empire.
I'm feeling pretty, wary of you.
Roll it inside.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6. It might not be that bad.
Covered it pretty well.
Total 7-9.
Yeah. So you would notice
I'm
that
probably
when,
used to people like that.
when the Leonin puts the plate down and the tankard down with the coffee in that unit, she actually flicks a little switch and you see it magnetise to the table.
And you've been here a couple of days. I would have seen them around. This might be the first
Probably,
time.
yeah.
like,
First time
by
you...
yourself, though.
Yeah.
And you would know how the tankards work. Magnetizing to the table.
So you probably only see me either late at night or early in the morning.
Fair enough. I go back to the kitchen.
Sorry to interrupt. Did you explain the aesthetic of the world in it?
To the viewers.
Yeah.
Not
Not yet. I was going to say, as far as we're in a tavern, I'll explain it as we go.
Tavern.
So,
I figured it out.
T-Bone, you would have probably snuck in during this thing. And I'm assuming you'd just go talk to the Dragonborn, because he's the one that's in charge of the kitchens.
Yeah.
Cool. But he sort of, he's making other coffees and stuff, and he turns around and sees you and just sort of stops. He's like, "Oh, are you playing today, or you want to eat first?"
I'll eat first.
I mean, it's like, I would get one of the kitchen staff to bring you some food. Then you can set up and do your thing.
Actually, I have a picture of the lady.
Cool. So they bring out another meal and they stick it on the table and magnetise it down and give you a chance to eat.
So
before you
add
set up.
hair on top of the head and...
And then,
Oh, yeah.
what was your? Did you make a dex as well?
I did not.
Could you make a dex, please?
16.
16? You're fine. A little bit wobbly, but you're a bit more used to that kind of travel. So you, what do you do? He's going to observe, you're going to get food.
I'll walk over to the counter,
Mhm.
ask the Dragonborn politely for a serving of breakfast.
So, do I notice him?
Now, after this sort of encounter, you'd probably look up and see that there's two people now at the bar.
Two people who are
If
about
you
to
wanna
describe their characters.
Describe your character, T-Bone.
He's like, no.
Why would I describe him when I can just show a picture?
Well, I mean, you can do that too.
Those people would
Can-
like...
Can you treat us to both?
I
It's a special night after all.
Mm-hmm.
was gonna say, well, if you want to show the guys at the table the picture, we'll share it later. I can let the viewers know what you look like.
No?
What kind of outfit are you wearing, actually?
Is it the one there?
Just his dark clothes.
Just dark clothes, slightly fancy, or
No.
no, just plain.
Can you see? Yep.
Cool.
He doesn't need to be fancy.
So T-Bone is in fact a husky. Humanoids. How tall?
6'6".
6'6". So humanoid, quite tall, big, fluffy
get-
face,
Thanks for
big
letting me
ears.
I was going to say, I got Dad to hold it
Big
up in
eyes.
front of the camera.
You're good.
Um,
Back up.
Nah, it's all good.
Doesn't matter.
I was going to say white and grey, the typical sort of husky pattern. Think.
They're a dojomorph.
What's the closest?
Dojomorph? Is that
Dojomorph.
what they're called?
That's what I'm
They're called
calling them.
Canid. Canids.
Okay.
So they're fairly common in this part of the world.
Yep.
A husky is less so, but to people who probably wouldn't know much about canids, it's just like, it's another dog canid.
It's a dojomorph.
It's like Canid.
Canid.
The more you say,
It's
the
in
more I
canine.
hate it.
Canid.
And you have cemented that that's how I'm going to refer to it all the time.
Do you want to describe your character, Graham, as you take a seat?
roughly 6 feet tall, human.
Ew.
That killed me.
Fairly, not like skinny, but like kind of lanky. Wearing white cleric robes. Which way they were like that, weren't they?
So the robes are white with blue strips,
Yep.
and on the back you see the 3 slightly overlapping semicircles.
I'm gonna pay attention to that.
Yes, you recognise that one.
Wearing a wide brim, tall, almost like
Like a witch
Pilgrim?
pilgrim's
like
hat
a
sort of
pilgrim
thing.
hat,
Yeah.
basically.
Is this
With
why
the
you
buckle
let
and
that
everything?
mini rat
Yeah.
dragon?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
The what? What is it?
I got a miniature from.
You actually got a miniature,
Loot Studios.
Printed up for it. Just hasn't finished painting it yet.
Nice.
But yeah, so black hats but white robes with a blue trim with a symbol on it.
Feminine looking in the face, but hard to tell from the body. It's very
Just-
like
and
asexual.
Wearing like heavy robes, so even harder to tell.
Yep.
We all love
And
it.
most of you wouldn't know because humans are uncommon, so you're like,
Yes.
can't tell if that's male or female or not.
They've lost
I
their fur for the winter.
And sorry, I will not be doing a voice because it's just too hard for me.
Is the voice is your voice?
Not really. It is a feminine voice.
Neato. Let's raise it up a pitch. It'll be fine.
I can't. Not after raising a kid for 8 years. I can't.
Come on, mate.
Yes, food is brought out to you guys. The drinks and stuff are magnetised at the table, and
You guys haven't shied away from the eating area last couple of days or anything?
Huh?
yeah, so you would have seen them around.
I'm just usually only here at night. The
So I
sun
would have
coming
seen
through the
around and
windows.
stuff, yeah.
Yep.
Don't like it.
Um,
I don't like it.
I would have been the one to put my hand up to get rid of the mouldy parsnips.
Yep.
Because I like to get out and
cool.
fairly often.
Yeah, so
Turnips.
you mentioned
Turnips.
something like
Did I say turnips? I said
You
parsnips.
said parsnips. No, you said turnips first, and now you're saying parsnips.
Yeah.
part
There's
turnips.
both.
I'm just putting in my book. We don't tolerate parsnips or turnips going rotten. So both of them are covered.
Yeah.
So I like to think it's one of those amalgamation vegetables. It's part turnips.
Parnips.
Turnips.
Parnips.
I like part turnips.
so yeah,
Part
you
turnips.
We'll go with that one. Part
you've
turnips.
probably been asking like odd questions like that since you've been here. So you just mentioned it to the Dragonborn. He's like, all right, whatever, get rid of it. And yeah, you managed to. Are you going to just throw it over? Okay. They go out the front door of the tavern, and you get a gust of cold wind through the doorway.
That's why the jacket.
Everyone just cringes a little bit, and then she disappears through the door. And then
Pretty
comes
much
back.
hand on the little box so it doesn't fly away.
And then comes back a minute or so later. And the last member of our crew. What time would you come down to breakfast?
Do I need to roll for it?
Did
It's
you
up to
roll
you.
a
Well, you're a morning
I
person.
did.
or not?
I got a 13 for the Constitution before.
So you can get up fairly early.
All right.
Later, Isaac. Now, from now. You
Yeah.
have to roleplay the whole hour.
Oh. Shit, let's turn back time, guys. No, she'd get up pretty early and she'd wander on down. She'd probably get a drink first and then eat later on once her stomach's ready to eat.
Yep. So you come down for a coffee.
Oh yeah, coffee's
Cool.
good. Coffee's good.
Describe your character.
She is a female furbolg with really long orange ginger locks. Her skin is a little bit paler than the rest. Yeah, that's what she looks like. She's got green eyes. She's kind of stocky in build, but she's very...
That is adorable.
That is adorable.
Thank you, thank you.
Adorable.
You're welcome to show them if you want.
Sure.
Yeah, she's just very, very innocent and sweet looking and just
As I said,
harmless,
if
basically.
that is visible on the camera.
No. Yep.
That was pretty good, yeah.
Neato.
Cool.
I'm taking
Yes.
a break as well.
So
I'm just sitting by myself and probably numbing on breads. As
Yep, yep. It's a pretty quiet morning. Before too long, the Canid goes up onto the stage.
Ooh.
And
Sing us a
what
song
odd instrument
with a
do you have?
piano man.
He has a lute.
A lute.
Sing us a
So yeah,
song
just starts
with
tuning up a
lute
lute
man.
and strumming a few
Music we've
chords.
got
and-
going is kind of appropriate. There.
yeah, just gets a little bit of music going, just
Yeah,
to
it's not
chill
like
the
it's not
atmosphere.
like performance. It is.
Yeah,
sort of
it's just
background.
atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know, probably even got pretty much this going.
I yell out, play Freebird.
I thought you were going to say play Wonderwall, and I was like, no!
No, you gotta say, anyway, this is Wonderwall.
Right. No, it's anyway, so here's Wonderwall. Gotta refine it.
I'm trying to think. So yeah, so most of the morning is pretty quiet. A few more of the crew head out through the doors every time there's that cold gust of wind.
Every time, hand on the box.
They sort of
there's
switch
a couple
places
other people milling around as well.
Yeah, and then you get some other guests start showing up. So there's a couple of Leonin turn up, a bugbear,
Cute.
a Vulpin, which is fox
Yep.
kin.
You know what, that book is probably in character. Let's face it, dwarves be like that.
You know what?
There's
It fits the character.
a couple of Owlin
Oh,
and a. Don't- Took me a second. I realised what you were doing. And yeah, some of them are passengers, some of them are crew.
I am sitting in a corner in a sort of shady area.
Yeah.
And I'm keeping an eye on this one. The Dusky Dwarf.
So you've been keeping an eye on me. Can I roll for perception to notice?
Noticing him. Noticing me?
What's your passive?
13, I
I was
think.
going to say, I have it written down. Yeah,
So I notice.
I was going to say, if you're being subtle,
Are you being
roll
subtle?
for it.
It is
So we're
a
on some
shit
double mode.
roll.
Wow.
Do.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, I don't notice. I'm too busy paying attention to the leaf that's slowly disappearing into the tiny box.
Yeah, you see, like, yeah, his sleeve just gets smaller and smaller as he just shoves it into this box. Like, what is happening?
That's why I just rolled it up and just.
Oh, like a cabbage cigar they're just slowly eating away at.
Hello, Silver Saver?
Yes, it's a good buddy of mine.
I don't think these are good buddies.
When
of
did
yours.
they...
I invited so many people. Whether they rock up is up to them.
I sent to a messenger
they
group
subscribe?
and
That's
a Discord
amazing.
group, so.
Oh, thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, just not that long ago, I didn't even see it. Thank you very much for the subscription.
Thank you very much.
So do we call out thanks subscriptions and everything there too?
When we catch him,
I
yeah,
don't-
we try to.
We're doing
will
so
miss
well
some.
right now.
Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty intent.
I had it on the channel instead of the dashboard, so that's why I didn't see it. I was like,
Yeah, I'm bringing the
That'll do
sword.
it.
That's what I
Yeah,
do.
for some reason it's only showing like this much of the chat instead of this much.
That's right. I've got it up here. I can keep an eye on it there too.
So before long,
Flynn's the only one with friends, so that's why.
Can't see my friends at
Flynn is still wondering how, but here we are.
I saw Gossy rock up before.
sort of towards the end of the breakfast period, the Dragonborn approaches you.
Yes.
Goes, newbie, need you to take a bit of breakfast down to one of the guests. They're staying in the hold at the moment. Can you manage?
Okay.
Gives you like a little tray. It's a little bit, everything's magnetized to it, but it's like,
Mhm.
don't spill that.
I go off with this tray. I know where the hold is. Is this
You
something I've
would,
been done before?
No.
Okay.
You were shown, when you were there to help, you were shown your way around. So you can head down there.
Better hold on tight to that tray.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Is anybody doing anything else? Just chilling?
I'm probably just watching the comers and goes.
Yep. Just roll me a perception.
Perception. Actually, about the size of the
19.
It's probably the size of the
19?
box I have. It's a flint
What are you
squad.
sort of looking for? Just seeing if anyone's being shifty,
Flint
seeing what people are
squad.
doing, what do you just keep an eye on?
Yeah.
Make sure everything's sort of
Feels weird
copacetic.
seeing my name for squad, though.
Um,
Potential.
I mean, it'd be weird if it was the other way around. A
Recruits or
squad
friends or...
Squad of Flint would be
Okay,
terrifying.
roll...
Actually, it sounds adorable.
Roll an insight.
It sounds adorable.
Like, we'll try.
It's like
We'll try.
something you expect
not
to
so
see
good.
flying south for the winter or something.
Means that I could be everywhere at once.
No.
For everyone who needs me.
It's a squad of Flynn. Look at them.
9? Okay. You do see... you see a servine. Just deer folk.
Yep.
Thing now.
Female, because no
Squad of
horns.
squad.
Even you can tell that apart. Sort of comes in not long after the Leonin leaves. Comes in, takes a seat. A little bit shifty, one of the other servers come out and talk to them. And they're wearing sort of leathers, maybe like a ranger or a hunter or something, with a green cloak. Well,
Having a stroke.
the music's having a stroke. With a green cloak, a green hood,
You just hit the
got
wrong
most of the
string
way
for
up,
a second.
and just has that kind of nervous look about them. And once the food gets there, even they're eating it slowly and sort of nervous about what's going on. You, with your perception, you catch a couple of conversations from some of the crew. A couple of people are mentioning actually with 19, you do catch that one of them, the two Owlin actually having a conversation.
It was a 9.
No, your perception before your
the
insight.
perception,
So I was going to say you didn't read too much of the people, but you did hear a few things. So a couple of them are talking about the course seems to be wrong.
Okay.
They're like, yeah, couldn't. Like one's like, oh, I'm pretty sure I felt the direction change. It doesn't seem right. I thought we were heading to Zephyrius, but we might be changing direction. And aside from the dwarf, which is pretty uncommon, in full armor and stuff, could be a potential recruit or something. They're just impossible to read.
The dwarf who occasionally looks over in your direction.
Yeah, it seems to be shoving a lettuce leaf into a fucking box.
And add that to my notes.
Well, I might watch the deer folk for a bit.
Yep.
And then I'll go out and observe just like the way we're going and shit.
Yep. What's everybody else doing?
Well, after the lettuce leaf is about half eaten, I will withdraw it from the box and, grab
Oh,
my
it's a cabbage leaf.
cabbage leaf, lettuce leaf.
Whatever is least expensive
turnips,
nowadays, I guess.
parsnips.
You
Who
know?
gives a shit what it is?
They're called paternips now. Thank you.
Can you...
Cabis?
Turnips.
T-Bone, can you roll a...
Performance?
actually, yeah, roll me a performance. Should have done that first.
So far, you're doing great.
21.
21? Yeah, you're still fine.
So far they're doing great.
It's basic stuff, you go, like, it just
They just need
Oh,
to
blends in so
sorry.
well that you...
Basic now. My bad.
Like, I mean, but
It's
it's...
dinner music, so
It blends in so it doesn't draw your attention, it's just
The
perfect for background
other
noise.
roll is 24.
24, that's inside of perception.
Oh, wait.
Inception.
Inception!
That's too close.
No, wait, that's not one of my expert
Cabbage Leaf Chronicles.
Is that the campaign name? It is now!
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay. You pick up a few things of the same sort of conversations. So you pick up the Owlin talking about the change in direction, not sure what's happening. You do spot the Servine being a little bit nervous and what's going on. And yeah, what I was going to say with that, you'd probably notice that the human who you assume is a cleric of some sort is also watching the ground.
So, how many other people are in armor, let alone dark clothing?
Uh,
Just the Servine?
By the way, even
Yeah.
though I'm not wearing chain or plate or anything like that.
No. Yeah,
So,
you're not. No.
No.
It's just robes. Yeah.
I mean, my Fairbog lady would be in her scale line.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So a couple. So the Fairbog, the Servine.
What colour is your armour? Because mine is specifically dark colour.
Great question. Wish I thought of that.
Is it like standard,
just individual
Yeah.
standard basic stuff.
So, as I go past the Servine, after grabbing all my gear, I'm going to just pretty much pull the coin out of my pocket, flip it in my fingers a couple of times as I go past, see how they respond.
Who, me?
They keep like side-eyeing you, like what the fuck are you doing? But then pretends not to notice.
Then I put the coin back in my pocket and continue on.
Cool.
And now that's going to be my fidget toy for
The coin flipper.
You find your way down to the hold.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a
Is there someone being held there, or just a passenger?
just a passenger.
Okay.
So down in the hold,
Yeah, pick it out.
there's crates of goods, bags of extra food.
I have brought
rations
stuff
and
up from here before.
Yeah, and towards the back, you find them sort of like sitting on a little stool, sort of behind some crates, sort of towards the back, surrounded by the massive batteries.
Oh, yeah, yep.
So each one's probably about the size of this room, bundled together.
Yep.
Makes your hair sort of stand on end when you get too close. Like it's fur. Sorry.
Makes you...
So yeah, there's a good like 6 of them down there.
And I see someone on a stool.
Yeah,
Fling away.
bugbear.
But before I even get too close, I would just be... excuse me, I think this is for you.
He's just sort of writing stuff down on a notebook when you come up. Thank you very much. Just leave it on the crate there.
Okay.
It's very
And leaves.
like intentionally like watches you and waits for you to leave.
That's not scary.
Walks backwards 4 steps and then turns around. Not nervously, just intense stare to...
You're like, okay.
Cats be like that though.
Yeah, but as you sort of come back into the tavern, that's when the door opens and the captain comes into the tavern. So he is a raptor. It's kind of like a Kenku but taller, just like a raven-headed sort of humanoid. Comes down, it's got like one scarred eye and sort of looks over everyone and goes, "You'll all be pleased to know we've just crossed the border. We've entered into, well, I guess the polite way to put it was welcome to Zephyrius." You know, gets a couple of people just like, raise their glasses and he just shrugs it off and heads back up.
If she sees other people raise their mug, she'll be like,
I don't get the feeling for a moment you'll forget and be like, oh!
well, she's still sitting down, so she doesn't have to trip over anything.
No, but the mugs are magnetized.
Oh, yeah, well, maybe she forgets that. She's like,
Shit!
Oh god, how was this?
she wouldn't figure it out. She'd just go down and sip it.
But yeah, without too much other pomp, he just points at one of the other crew that is sitting there. "You're with me," and they're like, scull the rest of their drink and follow their captain back up
I
on deck.
wouldn't be back in the tavern yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably would come in just as they're sort of leaving.
If I've seen them like near the doorway
Yeah,
as I was entering, I would duck off to the
like shit.
avoid him.
You also notice when you go, and the dwarf's not there anymore.
I was like, someone will see it eventually.
Deck or area or anything
Yeah.
like that?
Yep, you can head up to the deck.
Yeah, I want to make sure that we are indeed actually travelling east
Okay.
towards Zephyrius.
You head up through the doors and onto the deck of a ship.
Hell yeah. Holy ship.
So it's an old ship. It's called the Old Goat, as you would have known as you boarded. It's a good 3-day travel from the Empire into Zephyrius, which is where you're all sort of headed. It's very similar to that kind of sailing ship, obviously with a few modifications. So it's pretty wide. It's wider than a normal ship because it's a cargo craft. It's more of a merchant vessel. They take passengers, they take cargo, whatever needs doing. So instead of the big ships that carry all of the things between the different kingdoms and stuff, this one actually takes bits and pieces and can take private jobs and stuff, and that's why it has its own little personal inn, a little bit more for personal travel.
Personalized, yeah.
The first thing you'll notice is the sails are a metallic reflective material. They are full sail at the moment. You guys are moving pretty steadily. And you'll also notice you are several thousand meters off of the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And you're actually over a dense wooded forest at the moment.
That's where the turnips went.
Yes.
Into the abyss of trees.
So the Old Goat is a remodified ship that's been turned into an airship.
Don't have to watch out for frozen turds on this one.
Just turnips.
Frozen turnips.
So
I was gonna say, it's just as bad.
yeah, so as soon as you step up on deck, it's cold. The air is just in your face, and it's a lot smoother than a sailing ship, but it's freaking cold up there.
Wimps.
Says the one who
But yeah, it does have like the front viewing area, same thing, so you can go up and sort of see the direction you're headed. And
So
Get away from the sound of the
we have
engines.
just crossed the thing. Did I miss the captain?
yeah, as I say, you would have ducked out the way.
I would have been in someone's crib or something.
Yeah.
Just as they went past. And I would have asked the Dragonborn what the captain had gotten.
Yeah,
what
he's just
thought,
like,
so
he's just, official announcement, just let us know we've crossed into the kingdom.
Isn't that nice?
Grabbed one of the
That's a
crew
nice
and
boat.
walked away.
It's like,
That's a nice boat.
it's like, yes, it's something we do quite regularly, but it's nice, I guess.
Can I have some time off just now? Do you need me to...
He like looks around and looks at a few people. It's like, I think we'll be alright. Go,
Is the
do
dwarf
what you
still
must.
in the... No, you've gone? Where did you go?
Wouldn't you like to?
Yeah, boy.
I mean, I would like to know, where did you go?
Probably to my cabin.
Okay.
Okay.
That or I'm milling about on deck with the hood up.
Well,
Because
which
it's
is it?
fucking bright. I'll probably be outside.
Right, you fell on me because I walked off, and you're eyeballing me.
No. I walked off first, remember?
Nope, I don't remember.
The let us leave, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just walk off.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I didn't catch that.
Tell us in the
Okay,
chat. Tell us in the chat who left first. Confirm it for us.
Who left?
Yeah,
Me!
roll
I'm still trying to figure
yeah,
this out.
navigation, I guess.
Actual leaves.
How did you navigation?
Something walks out.
So, survival.
Yes.
Fucking Garmy. Thank you, Garmy.
13.
13? As far as you can tell, even from this distance, you can see across most of the fields quite some distance. Can't see as far as the Dragon's Teeth, because that's the complete opposite side of the kingdom, but you do see sort of from where the front of the ship is off to the side, you do see the an area that is known as the Talons, and it's like valleys and canyons and stuff with huge rock formations sticking up out of the ground, different angles, sort of crisscrossing a little bit. Not quite, in Final Fantasy 15 we get those big stone
Oh, there.
archways,
Yeah.
so it's sort of like that, but not all of them are connected, only a couple are.
Okay.
But that's a very noticeable landmark from where you guys are. You can sort of... You can't quite see the mountains the other side of the desert, so you know you're sort of in the middle. But by your best guess, probably a little bit more southeast than northeast.
Okay. So
You're still sort of heading in the right direction, but you're like not sure if it's where you're about to get headed.
right.
It's not far enough to be like straight away. Hang on a second. I would also go out to the deck and try and find the dwarf again.
Okay. Is the dwarf on deck?
I think we said fuck it, I was on deck with the hood up.
Okay. Cool.
Almost those exact words.
Hood up.
Yes, there's a hood underneath my trench coat that I put up because it's fucking bright. It's almost like those who dwell underground do not like the sun.
Why would
Still
they?
watching.
It's a deadly
Yeah.
laser.
So he's just on deck, leaning on the railing, looking over the side.
We say looking, his eyes are actually closed.
Yeah, 'cause it looks like he's looking over the thing.
A very deceptive look.
Was there a Leonin,
A linen.
As part of the crew.
as part of the crew
Yeah.
actually up here?
Yeah.
There was. I've seen him a couple of times.
Yeah.
I would go over to them and speak in Leonin.
Yeah.
And just shoot the shit, pretty much, but I'm keeping an eye on
Okay. He's sitting around and, you know, he asks you questions like, oh, but, you know, you're
from...
just helping out, aren't you? Where are you from? And, yeah, just basic stuff. How's this fucking weather, eh? It's fucking freezing.
And they don't really move at all.
I'm assuming not. No.
Okay. I'll chill for a little bit longer.
I'm mostly just feeling the cool breeze on my face.
Despising the sun and all that.
Oh yeah, despising the sun but loving the breeze.
I'm gonna get my Furbolg to give up on the cup. She's giving up on the cup. She can't figure it out. She doesn't want to ask for help. And she just wants to go outside now.
Aww.
That's amazing.
What?
Nothing.
You don't want me to go outside and experience all the cold wind?
No.
So yeah, I'm gonna hear the doors open, look in that direction, still eyes closed, and just be like, what am I doing? My eyes are closed, I ain't gonna see shit. And then go back to looking over the edge. Just kinda like,
I see that.
Yeah, same. Are you all just going to go stand in different areas, or what?
Oh, she's wandering around. She wants to explore all the things. She's gonna look in as many nook and crannies as she can without getting in trouble.
giggity?
No giggity from her. She's just curious.
Giggity.
Yeah, well, half giggity.
I'll take it! And run with it like scissors!
Okay, Kami has suggested that I get in trouble, so if there's trouble, we'll go for it.
I mean, if you really want to get in trouble, the dwarf left his hammer next to him. Go pick that up. That surely won't end badly.
I think she would be able to.
Fair enough.
Well, yeah, so I've kind of got my backpack on my back and my shield just slung over the top of that.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see, because you're all doing everything.
Making it hard for you, aren't we?
Not really.
Oh, that's
I mean,
ominous.
for the
I'm just
most
like,
part,
I'm just
like,
trying to like
terrifying.
give you guys time to get into character and do what you want to do.
Everybody dies.
Everybody does.
I'll leap off the edge! No, I don't.
You have your eyes closed, you don't see my Leonian.
That would be a
walking
lot of
towards you.
D6 damage.
Yeah, you know what? It's alright.
In the reeds!
She'll take it into the afterlife with her, it's good.
So, do you get within 10 feet of my character?
I'm walking towards.
Okay.
So, you saw I had my eyes closed, so are you being particularly sneaky, or just... So as soon as you get in 10 feet, I just turn around and look in your direction. Can I help you with something?
Fucking flew.
Baby?
Flute is very high pitch.
Aren't you?
Give it a crack.
It's a mostly empty deck and someone's just walked up next and I'm just gonna open one eye. You're still gonna be half squinting because of the sun.
Like the old Mad Eye Moody.
Probably even tilted just to keep it under hood.
Just coming over to say hello, seen you around, and get to know you a little bit. You seem accomplished, let's say.
That's a nice word for it.
Accomplished? I mean, I have several titles under my belt.
Titles? Ooh, isn't that fancy?
It's just something we do in the old world. Titles.
Well, where do your travels lead you, O titled one?
Heading towards the Empire?
No, from the Empire.
From the Empire,
You're heading
from
into
From the
kingdom.
Empire into the Kingdom.
Kingdom.
Yeah, I just had the two swapped around. I'm heading to the Kingdom, I believe it is. That's what it's
Whereabouts?
called. Not actually sure.
Me neither.
It's gonna be a long time since I've been here. You been to the Kingdom before?
I grew up in the kingdom.
I've been there once or twice. Many times. What was it, 40 years ago?
How old are you?
180.
She blanches a bit, just like...
My kind are long-lived.
I get a feeling, so I'm just gonna say it like, well, the real reason I came over is just traveling, going around, and you seem accomplished, and you carry a weapon. So would you like to travel together? You know, safety in numbers and all.
I think about it for a bit. My eyes catch this one on the deck somewhere, and then I turn back to you and be like, okay.
Are you up on the deck?
Yeah.
I shiver if I look at you.
Sorry, I just fucking hurt my hand again.
A
I was
human?
about to say, you good?
Hope you die.
At this rate, they might.
Like rotten humans raw.
Like rotten paternips.
Humans are only good for receiving turnips to the face.
We'll yeet you off the boat and wait till you splat.
I mean,
I'd gladly
How
take
long
that
did you
over this
think
frickin'
about it? How
hand.
long till we stop? How long till we...
You're probably going to be.
Another day?
You're halfway through the journey.
Oh, another
it's going to
3
be.
days.
No. It's. You've only been for a day, so this is the first morning since you guys left.
I thought you said a couple of days.
It takes a good 3 days to get there.
Ah, okay. We on a 3-day journey.
You're on a 3-day journey, so you're about halfway through. Well,
Copy
not
that.
quite.
Copy
It'll
that.
be sort of late day 3 by the time you get there. It's a bit further to where you're going. Anyway.
Well, you've got some time.
if you got free time, tell me about yourself. What's your name?
Celine.
Margrath.
Margrath.
Formerly
Right.
Formerly Margrath the Terrible, formerly Margrath the Horrid.
Maybe I was wrong about the feeling.
Is that Celine with
You're like.
C-E-L-E-E-N.
Oh, E-E-N. Sorry.
Formerly Margrath of the Line Breakers, formerly Margrath the Survivor, formerly Margrath the Recruit.
Is that what you mean about the titles?
Oh, aye.
I thought maybe captain or something along those lines. I was a bit wrong.
I mean, I think I made it to lieutenant. I don't know. It's been a while.
It's been a few 180 years.
Wow.
Does your character do?
I was going to say,
No, that's just me.
you would have heard that some of the dwarves and elves and stuff can live a long time, but you didn't know exactly what that meant.
Yeah, no.
And when he's like 180, you're like, Jesus. That's a long time.
I would have said something like flippantly, you look good for your age or something like that.
Oh, I am. I'm only about
Covering the shock that I felt.
Yeah.
I mean, I should hope so. I'm barely midway through life.
There and shoes, new shock.
Yes, Celine. My parents own, what did you call it? A shop. A shop.
A
What is
shop.
a shop?
A
Taylor?
tailor, yeah. But that doesn't really do it justice.
No.
So you'd be thinking of...
I would downplay it though. I would say
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like
so you're
to
not
say
able to think of
tailor.
anything more accurate. It'd be like tailor is... Yeah.
I don't say where. But I just say they own one. brings you to the kingdom now? If you haven't been for a long time.
Well, you know the first title I gave you?
There were so many.
Margaret the Terrible. I'm trying to not be terrible anymore.
That's good.
And the kingdom's a place where I was particularly terrible, so
You're not wanted there or anything, are you?
anybody who wanted me is probably dead by now.
True. Unless you did some deeds to a young child, and then they would definitely be alive.
What are you
That
suggesting?
sounds mysterious as
You're
fuck.
getting like words of this bizarre conversation
Just
happening
steal
between
a
these
lolly
two
from
people.
someone, or-
You would have definitely heard. What are you suggesting?
Would I have also heard that?
You would have had that, yeah.
Ditto.
People inside the tavern.
Yeah, just about heard that, yeah.
And come here to be insulted by a young one.
Kami's just like, he's on the AA recover.
Doing
I was
things
just saying,
to a small child.
they would still be alive. That's
I'll
all.
probably move closer to this at this
You
point.
could have
and just, like,
murdered
up against
their
the wall
parents.
watching.
I mean, that is entirely likely.
Ah. Unfortunate, but you're trying to be better. That's a good thing. Well, the offer is still there.
And I accept.
Oh, okay. I was thinking you were going to think about it. Something like that.
I already thought
But
about
that's-
it.
that's
Made
fine.
my decision.
All right. Well, I actually didn't pay for a ticket, so I've been helping out in the tavern. So most of my good 8-10 hours of the day is spent helping out in there. So I'll probably see you there if you eat or drink
I mean, everybody's got to.
or get out of the sun.
I do probably need to do that at some point.
Thank you.
I'm starting to feel a burn.
I smile and you see teeth about this long.
Cute, honestly. Adorable. I'm just gonna put big teeth on one of their descriptors.
I like to think it's a half nervous smile, like, I just made friends.
Big
with a-
teethies.
I just made friends with a monster. Oh god!
I'm not massive. I'm only like 6'2", something like that.
Also good to know.
No, you're probably thinking that after. Oh yeah, the terrible, the horrid, the cursed.
Yes. I'll see you later. And I'll walk away. I look at the human again and shiver.
Do I notice that time?
I'll probably just be like,
Because I am looking. I am
seen them-
staring
I've-
right at them
I've seen
this
them
time.
around like at least once or twice. At least this morning I saw them.
Yeah.
I don't leave it, put any more time into it. I'm just
Yeah.
walking away.
So, assuming I notice the look, shiver, walk away,
Probably.
I am now going to walk up to the human and be like, "Do you and the linen have a problem?"
My race isn't part linen.
I'm sorry. I didn't realise we were calling each other by our materials.
I mean, you can call me Cotton.
Oh, well,
Mine
wow.
is silk, thank you very much.
No, we've just discovered it's linen, sorry.
It is a silk. I will not be downgraded.
At least
so.
it's not Velcro.
sorry, what was the question?
Do you and the Leonin have a problem, a dispute?
Not that I'm aware of.
So, are you a priest of some sort?
Of some sort, yes.
You can call me boyfriend.
Call you what?
Kami was like, you can call me boyfriend material.
That's a good one.
I like it.
I'm stealing that.
In the back pocket.
So, trying to formulate my conversation here.
Do you like the sun?
No one likes this one. It's a deadly laser.
If you must know, I'm a cleric of the order.
Of the Order.
Yes.
So glad I got a hood and you can't see the eyebrows twitch. I was mostly just wanting to know more about the symbol on your back. That's a religious one, yeah?
It's just a symbol of the church.
I'd like to learn more about it at some point. Perhaps over drinks.
Maybe.
That sounded like a pickup line. You're too young for me.
You're not my type anyway.
Good. Anyway, I think I've soaked up enough sun. I am going away now.
I've got enough of the vitamin burn. Time to go.
Vitamin burn.
You turn around and you spot the canid. You don't recall seeing them come to the deck, but they're on the other side of the deck, doing the typical dog thing, with the head leaning over the rail and the tongue hanging out, just in the breeze.
So as I walk past, I'm like, don't slip.
Hi, Gumby.
It's Gumby! I miss them. It's probably been more of a year since I last had them pop up.
Cool.
You're fine, Tommy. Makes the chat interesting.
So, it's not long after this conversation, everyone sort of starts going their separate ways and thinking that was weird. When you pick up you would hear it first, being a canid. You pick up
You and your ears.
almost a rumbling sound in the distance, growing closer.
Immediately stopping what he is doing and fixated on the direction it's coming from.
It's coming from the other side of the... No, actually, no, it's coming from your side. It's coming from the northern side of the railing.
Can he discern what the noise is coming from?
Roll a history.
I'm sure you've got one of those.
He does. I mean, he wasn't born yesterday.
Or was he?
Margaret doesn't know. Could well be for all he knows.
For all he knows.
3.
3? It's not something you've actually heard personally before. But before long you will hear the sound. It sounds like rolling thunder, but like one continuous note.
Well, that is right, Rum. Really, that's nice. I like that.
And then, I was going to say, this is probably the first time you would have encountered as well. A dot on the horizon grows closer, and you realise that it is somebody in full armour, with a jetpack at full speed, approaching the ship.
Backpack goes down and is safely tucked away. Shield is slipped onto the
You're
arm.
like, You would have heard the sound. You've heard it
Yeah.
before.
As
soon as you hear the noise,
straighten my robes.
you're like, oh, I know exactly what that is.
And the hammer is still on the ground, but definitely handle is grabbed.
You hear one of the owlin up in the crow's nest yelling something. They're using like the communications tube, so you can hear them yelling, but you can't quite catch what they're saying. And then before you know it, the captain comes out on deck, followed with a couple of the other crew members. As this person in armour flies up, and then just you hear that as they shut off the jetpack and land on the deck.
That's a funny sound.
A human with blonde hair and a blonde beard, wearing orange armour, takes off his helmet. He's got a sort of flowing red furred cape, which is all bright oranges and reds. And he's got sort of like blue detailing and stuff. Strides, helmet in hand, strides up to the captain. And they start sort of conversing, shake hands. They start talking, you know, in hushed voices, and then you see a couple of the two guys with the captain sort of looking around, sort of getting eyes on what you guys are doing, just sort of watching the crew while they're sort of talking.
Do I recognise the men?
Roll me a history.
Do you want me to roll a perception?
Perception.
Yes.
I'll see if you can hear what they're saying. Yeah, go for it.
Important question, do I recognize the man?
You do not.
Good.
7.
7. You know there's only a couple of humans in the order. You're like, there's one with orange armor, you remember that, but then you can't, for the life of you, recall the name.
I think it was Tim.
Timothy.
Timothy.
Was it Jim? Was it Timothy?
Timothy.
Timothy.
What'd you get?
23 for perception and 25 for performance to make it look like he's not paying any attention.
So you go straight back into the leaning over the side with your tongue hanging out, but you're actually got that one ear,
Yeah,
like,
one ear's
caught to the thing, yeah.
Actually, both ears would just be back, so it wouldn't look any
Yeah.
different anyway.
You catch a few parts of the conversation. The man lands, and you catch, what's the meaning of this visit? It's just a hunch coming to investigate this ship. I have a feeling there's more going on here. The captain's confused, so he's like, what do you mean? Like, we're all paid up, we're on course, what's the confusion? It's, well, I'm supposed to be protecting another ship, but I have a feeling that this one here may be more important. And then he leans forward and sort of whispers something to the captain, which you don't quite catch. And the captain's like, so you think the decoy's been switched? Yes. Lower your voice. But yes, it is exactly what I believe. So, you can investigate if you feel you must. But as far as I was aware, it's it was all organised before you even left. And then, yeah, it's like, well, take me to it. The captain just turns to his crew. He's like, two guys there, you guys might catch. He's like, you stay here on deck, keep an eye on things. You with us. And takes one of the crew members. They go back down below decks.
Well, as soon as they disappear, I wait for a moment or two, put the shield back on my back, put the backpack on.
Yep.
I probably don't know anything about it. I left before and had gone to my room to waste
Yep.
a bit more time before I go to the actual kitchens again.
Yep.
Cabin.
So while you're at the kitchens, you'd probably get another different crew member come up from where the same sort of area from the other end of the ship. So rather than from the deck to the other side, he runs up and he runs up to the Dragonborn and sort of fills him in what's going on. So you catch a bit of there's something happening. One of the Order are here. One of the Knights, the Ether Knights, just fucking landed on our ship. But,
Mm-hmm.
And the chef, Chesadrin.
Cool name.
Thanks.
Now, I'm spelling it.
He.
How it sounds. Like chest and Drin.
Chest.
It's pretty close, actually. Yeah.
I can use
He sort of sees you around and then just sort of like lowers his voice. It's like, oh, do you think they're onto us? It's like we haven't done anything. It's like, well, no, we haven't done anything. But why else would a member of the Order come here? They sort of have that sort of a bit of a tense conversation.
While I'm still there.
Yeah, they lower their voices a bit, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
because there's not a lot happening down there. You can sort of hear it
It's pretty quiet room.
in the kitchen. Yeah.
I mean, there's probably a steaming pot, but that'd be about it. And it's
Yeah.
gently bubbling away.
Interesting.
Cool. What's anybody doing? We're just gonna wait and see what happens.
I want to go back to the tavern and figure out this cup shit. She's determined again. She's like, I've had some fresh air, now I want to try this again.
The cup that you had left at the table is now gone, along with its contents.
I hadn't finished with that.
If I noticed that, I would bring, because I would have cleared the other one.
Yeah,
I'll bring another one.
bring a fresh cup out.
There you go.
Roll a what would like cooking and prep be under?
Survival.
Yeah, roll a survival.
Either survival or performance, that's what I put it.
Yeah.
The magnetic cup
Does the knight
disappears.
signal me at all?
No.
Nope.
No. He might have seen you on the way past, but he didn't sort of register anything. 4? Okay. You attempt to make a coffee. You saw the Dragonborn using that machine. Surely it can't be that hard. You just,
Turns out, yes. Yes, it was.
smashing in the coffee beans, and it's way too compact, and the water comes through really thick, and it's not a great cup of coffee, but you do manage to make one. Bring it
Put it on
over.
the table, click the button,
Yeah.
it sticks to the table.
What's
It's almost
that
like-
for? What's that thing for?
In case the ship moves.
How do I get it off again?
Click the button.
Half the coffee spills out.
Half the coffee spills out. Second.
That's a tad hot. She puts it back down. We can play this game all night long.
I walk away.
She'll take a sip after she unclicks it again, and she'll take a sip and just. Click. That can just stay there now.
I guess I'll approach the knight.
They've gone down below decks. You gonna follow?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm unnerved. I'm gonna go get a beer and then pick a random table, which totally won't be the one that the furbolg's at.
She's just in there clicking this button.
And just sit there, just.
Does the cup have McDonald's hot liquids warning or? I'm assuming not.
Probably not. No.
She wouldn't have read it.
It does. It's just engraved on the bottom.
I can't read.
You pretty much have
They
to
never learn
finish
how
the
to
drink
read.
first to see it. It's on the inside engraved on the
Yeah,
bottom.
but to see it, she'd do this and just upturn it all completely.
You head down below decks, and as you approach the hold, sort of getting a rough idea of where you're going, you hear shouting.
You have been
Well, not shouting, but raised voices. There's
Never
definitely
had one of
a bit
those yet, but I'm keen for the day.
tense going on. As you get there, the crew member who's sort of just a deckhand is sort of blocking the door to the hold.
Actually, I just realised I probably still have my hood up as I'm just.
Gonna make sense of anything that's being said.
Suspicious of all.
Roll a perception as you approach.
Across from you.
21.
Haven't seen
21?
a thing. Just
Yeah.
sit down and start drinking.
You catch. It's I don't care what your orders are. I need to see what's inside. And then you get a voice that's a bit growlier and a bit of an accent to understand. It's my orders are to keep this closed until we land. And that's sort of argument that happened, sort of back and forth. But as you approach the what would he be? One of the Leonin crew members is the one standing guard. He's like, can I help you?
I wish to speak to the knight.
He's a little occupied at the moment. The captain has ordered me to keep anybody out.
This is order business.
So he takes a look at your robes and he goes, you don't look like a member of the order.
And then slap it.
It's like, I thought,
Spiritual weapon!
it's like I thought you were just a cleric.
Suddenly they feel everything ripped to one
Clerk of
side.
the order.
I'll wait here. And it's like,
You'll wait here?
goes inside.
I guess so.
Have a word with the captain. Then I was gonna say, there's some whispered voices, and then the knight walks out. So, looks at your robes and he goes, what's a cleric doing here?
I'll show him the sigil.
And you see him, he was standing upright with the helmet in the hand, very tense. You see him sort of relax a little bit, and he's like, sorry, sister, I wasn't expecting to run into one of you here. What's this about?
I like to think he's checking his watch and character.
I'm just curious, do we have a problem?
Maybe.
You care to fill me in?
Well, I was tasked with protecting another ship. Proper cargo ship, not one of these tourist traps. There's an important shipment coming in, not just the usual cargo of batteries and goods and things. There's something coming in, and I have a feeling that there's been a switch, and this is the more important ship we need to protect.
The people that were saying the ship may be off course, was that crew? Or just passengers?
It was a couple of the crew. The Owlin, one of the ones who was up on the crow's nest at the moment.
I did hear rumour that the ship may be off course.
Well, judging from the direction I flew here from, then I would say yes. Where were you headed originally?
Where were we headed? To the capital?
You were, yes. Capital.
So that would be... What is the capital?
New Zephyrius.
New Zephyrs. We were meant to be heading to New Zephyrs.
Well, you're more on course for Stratos than you are for New Zephyrius.
Presuming that's like a long way off course, like...
It's... yeah. It'd be a quicker trip, but it's a little bit more south in the kingdom than it should be. So I'll have a word with the captain. Just go up on deck and just keep an eye out.
Alright. I'm here if you need me. I will make my way up to the top deck, but as I do, I will reach within my robes and unclasp the holsters.
Okay. So you'd sort of, yeah, not unholstered, but ready to be unholstered.
Yeah, you know how like the police holsters and stuff,
Yep,
they have
yep,
the straps
the little
that
strap
hold them
thing
in and
just-
stuff? Yeah, I'll unput the straps.
Cool. As you're sort of headed up back towards the tavern, so going up the levels, as you sort of get up towards the tavern, back towards the deck.
Have I seen the deer anywhere else? No.
Not since you left the thing.
Dear.
Oh dear.
Grab that one by the horse.
I like that one.
You guys are just hanging around the tavern. You're up on deck still.
But there's
No?
no horns though. That one or?
Oh,
Yeah,
Doe.
that one. Okay.
Oh, I like that one. Put that in the back pocket for tomorrow.
Save that for Ron.
It's everything.
Yeah. So you would have.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, G.
Yeah, you'd be probably about same level, coming back up as well. I would assume. You be coming back up as well, or are you guys still going to hang around?
No, he would have found an adjacent room.
Okay. Alright, so you'll be down in the lower decks at the moment. So yeah, you...
Saver. Come on. I used to be an adventurer like you.
I already had that drink made today.
So while you're heading back
Now
up,
you get it twice.
2 arrows.
and you guys are hanging around, there's a little bit of a tense air around the crew, around the ship at the moment. Some of the passengers are now like joining you guys at the tavern, just sort of curious about what's going on, and it's a bit of a buzz sort of going around. And you're halfway up from the lower decks when the ship rocks violently, suddenly to one side.
I grab my hammer and the tanker because the tanker's magnetized. So that's gonna keep me stable.
There is a splintering crash from below decks somewhere,
That's not good.
followed shortly by another one, this time probably a little bit further away, a bit higher up. The ship suddenly jerks to a stop. Anyone who's standing, I need to make a dex save.
Oh no. This bitch sitting.
I was sitting and I'm now grabbing the tanker for
I was still sitting there.
I think I'm fine. It's an 18 on the dice.
Yeah, you're fine.
Was that Dex?
18 total.
18? Okay, so you...
Was it Dex?
Dex, yeah. Dex
Say
save.
Dex.
So that's a total of 25.
16.
16. You're all fine. You all managed to catch yourselves before you eat it.
Anything, should we just slap to the other side of the table and just like hit the
Yep.
side of the booth or something?
Should try to hold on.
So the ship sort of rocks violently forward.
There's a whole heap of the things out the back, the goblets, the tankards, and I'm like holding on to like two.
The ship rocks violently forward and then stops and then swings to the side. So you're all suddenly leaning the other direction. You'd be like walking down the corridor, catch yourself, and then you're into the wall
It'd be
as
like
it
watching
turns
those
violently.
videos of the fishing trawlers.
Yeah, exactly like that.
You know,
where you're just
start-
like, whoa!
I didn't think we paid for this.
I
Disney
love
ride.
you too. Thank you.
I just realised I left the wrong way. Nobody saw it.
We just redo it later on. It's fine. It's a joke.
Trying to think what you guys are. You.
Well, if my beer wasn't empty before, I'm pretty sure it is now.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's all across the table now.
She is not upset that her coffee is gone.
An explosion rips through one of the lower decks, not far from where you are. You actually take 4 points of piercing damage as bits of shrapnel and wood and things tear through the room.
I can deal with that. That's fine.
There is immediately shouting from all up and down the ship. There's
I look at the
sounds of explosions.
Dragonborn and say,
So,
I guess lunch service is off.
It's like, yeah, no kidding.
now that
There
something
wasn't.
has actually
Now
happened,
grab a weapon, and then he starts like running towards the kitchen.
he's going to be running toward where he thinks the explosion came from.
Yeah,
As if to be like, oh shit, what's going on? What the hell happened here?
yeah. So you run into the next room where something has blasted the wall, and in the next room there's a big hole in the side of the ship.
Thank you for the prime
Does it sound like there's thunder off in the distance, or does it sound like it's originating from within the ship?
Roll perception.
Fucking roll, but whatever.
So that was more of a bounce.
It's only a 5.
5.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell because every time you think you're getting a sort of beam where it's coming from, you just hear like splintering wood and shouting, and it's kind of hard to hear.
Is it the room where they went into?
No, this is the room on the other side.
Strange.
But yeah, people are scrambling all over the ship. A lot of people are running up on deck. What's everybody doing?
I change it so backpack's still on the back, but shield is now in hand. And so does the Dragonborn now have a weapon in hand?
He grabs an axe from behind the.
I go
In
up
the
to
kitchen
him
somewhere.
and say, I was in the war, what can I do to help?
Well, get up on deck and see if there's anybody whose head needs kicking in. And he just sort of just keeps running.
And as I run past the table I was at, I'm like, probably safer if you stay under the table. Didn't catch your name, but safer if you stay under the table right now.
Why under?
Because then you've got something between your face and what wants to cave it in.
Why can't I just
I'll be
put
back.
this
I'm gonna
between
head
my
up to the
face
deck.
and that, and she
Yep.
pulls
I'm
out
going to
her
trust
like
the
bow?
brother has it in.
Because that'll break!
Could do some damage with it first, surely.
Are you a fighter or no? Grab your kit, grab your caboodle, follow me!
What's a kabuto? How do I know which guy to hit?
I'm gonna follow him as well.
If they don't look like crew and don't look like me, they're probably someone you should hit. Especially if they're in orange armor.
It was then that she was realizing she didn't pay attention to who was the crew and who was the crew.
You're like, oh shit.
Oh, how good are y'all's perception? Because you might give me
Put a paw on your shoulder and say, "Oh no, it's not paw."
Was that on purpose?
It was on purpose. I say,
That's a whale
I'll
term.
tell you who to shoot at. I guess.
Thank you.
So you, what's your passive?
Perception.
Yeah.
Impulsive.
Impulsive. It's 10.
You might not have heard what I said under my breath.
No.
Sorry. Once I start counting, I can stop.
If this one were here, they probably would have had it, but...
Maybe not. It's only 14 for you.
yeah, but, you know,
Better than 10, but yeah.
better than 10. So you might have heard me say under my breath, you know, when you're like, who do I shoot at? You know, anyone who's not me or the crew, you know, especially if they're wearing orange armor.
Right.
Okay.
And yeah, out on top, out on the deck, do I see what may or may not be pirates?
Yes, so you guys head out onto the deck. At the moment, you don't see pirates. You see a few people, like some of the other crew, now with swords and stuff in hand, coupled with some flintlock rifles, just sort of leaning over the side, where you can actually see from down below is chains leading up to a grapple
Ironically,
harpoon that's one has lodged itself into the mast and through like the sails, and there's a couple in the side of the ship holding it in place.
that was
So
going to be my next question. That was what he was going to be looking for.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you find the hole that got blasted, you'd look out and then you'd see chains leading down towards the ground.
the harpoons, would one be like a deck below or something?
There's a couple that are there's two in the hull, like hull of the ship down below, and one at the top. There's also a couple of like smoking holes where things have exploded.
Because how high up the top?
Yes.
Pick a hole.
Pretty high up. Like I mean, it's probably gone through one of the sails and then it's attached to where one of the arms across the top, so it's pretty high up.
Okay, so I'm going to look at you and okay, 2 decks below, I think. Would that be about where one is?
Yeah.
I want to go there. We've got a problem we need to hammer out.
I would be able to figure out where that is.
Probably. I was gonna say the last couple of days.
That's not the hold, is it?
No, it's above that. One of them, yeah, they're both above the hold.
Alright, I
Sort of
lead you
secondary.
downstairs and
Cool.
a couple stairs.
You would pass these two
Yep.
on the way up.
Just go.
Well, these 3, I'm assuming you're just like,
Yeah,
follow
she's just tailing
You
behind.
just follow behind them.
You just see her like a couple of paces behind, like
Yep.
trying to just keep up with them. She's got little legs. She's trying.
Okay.
You've got little legs.
I'm sure really tall.
She's about 5'10". She's on the shorter side.
Still taller
yeah,
than
you head up
me.
towards the deck. You see the same thing with the chains there
She's
above.
little compared to her race.
5'6". I'm about average.
Along the chains is a cable.
Yep.
The chains, and the furthest one, or the one that's above deck, you sort of see. You see people now with like little mechanisms attached to the cable.
We're talking
Climbing up the,
Bioshock Infinite frickin' hook.
Kind of like that, yeah. Kind of like the
Ratchet
skyhook
style.
thing, yeah. So 2 or 3 of them drop down on the deck, and immediately the other crew start going to engage them.
That is not short.
Yeah, it's coming from him who is shorter than I am, so.
As you guys are sort of heading down below deck, you come face to face with the Knight of the Order. He's full armor, probably about your height, in full gear and stuff. He goes, as you approach, he's like, "Where are you going? The fight's on the deck."
The fight's on the deck, but the chains holding us are below deck. And we've got a problem that needs hammering out.
You leave the chains to me. I want you to protect the crew
Fair enough.
and the travelers. Just looks at you like, okay, that was easy.
Wow, convincing you is not difficult,
Because
is
there's
it?
not many able-bodied fighters here. I need you to protect the other passengers. I'll deal with the chains.
Why can't you protect the passengers, armor boy?
No, I'm gone.
Yeah, you're already gone back towards
I
it.
dragged the furball.
I'm in between. I'm
No,
like,
I dragged you with me.
good luck.
So the rope that they're ascending on, how
Yep.
thick would that be?
It's a steel cable. It's a couple of inches.
Okay, so it wouldn't be able to cut through it then.
You hear me muttering things like, "What's another fucking human doing there?"
Is it?
Oh, now great! Now there's 2 of them.
This is getting out of hand.
Is it your first time seeing more than one?
Yes, in the same place.
It's an infestation.
We must eradicate.
Message of humans. When he looks down at you, he's like, "Have you dealt with these kinds of pirates before?"
This particular kind? I'm assuming no.
Because to get one hook, they'll just fire another.
Aye. and eventually they'll be out of hooks and we'll be away. A moving target's a lot harder to hit than a stationary one.
He just goes, I haven't got time for this, and just strides past his cape behind him. He just keeps going.
He's a man on a mission. Oh,
Yep, he just leaves you to it and just takes off.
I'm gonna guess his footsteps are very audible.
Yeah, very plate mail on wooden, like,
clunky.
not insulated.
Does it
hallways.
look like he's heading up?
Yeah, he's heading towards deck.
Oh, thank God. Because otherwise it's like, what the fuck? Now I have to deal with the deck.
If he was going down,
Wink wonk?
Wonga would not want to
Wink
deal with
wonk.
that.
As he
It's fine.
comes
The joke clearly
up,
went over your head.
Well, I am running
things do.
short.
Mine has just taken the hooks out
Touche
from the
to both
ground.
of you.
Hang on, so you're talking to him?
The knight, yes.
Yeah. Yes, we'll deal with this problem first, then I'll head to the ground.
So why did you bring me with you?
You'll be useful.
You're the first person to say that.
It's a big
Do
collection.
you know how
They
to
can't
shoot
send
the
it over
bow?
their symbol.
I've practiced a few
Whenever I pass
times.
with the symbol on the
I was
back of
looking
my
for,
red
but I like
flag.
the little fella. He was funny.
Probably,
Because
yeah.
I have to have a symbol.
He was kind of
on
mean,
the blade
actually.
of
Yeah,
shield or
yeah.
whatever.
He drank really fast though.
So,
Yes, yeah.
I've practiced on a few
It
of
would have
them,
to
what
be
you
a
call it, the
physical
paternips?
Things. You'd have to be wearing a pendant or something.
I've lost my voice.
Meanwhile, you guys are hearing gunfire and like sword fighting from the front.
Yeah, we're
of
just
the
having like a
ship.
nice little catch up.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is, you need to stay away from the people fighting, and then shoot.
I know that. That's why I have it, so I don't have to get up close.
Fantastic.
What do you do?
Don't know yet.
The knight just strides past both of you, having this conversation. He's like, less talking, more shooting, and then just walks towards the combat.
She's going to like
How
kind of
far away?
skip with him and just like skip by his side. Like, so which one am I shooting first?
Yes.
I love playing characters that throw off other characters. It's delightful.
He's just like,
Shit.
She's got like her long hair that's like flowing and bouncing back with her as well.
he's trying to decide if you're like, being serious or not. He goes, the ones that came up on the chains.
Okay, but how do I tell the difference between them and the people that were already here?
He looks over at them and he goes, shoot for the wolves.
Alright.
Probably a good thing you're not up on deck.
And then he just keeps walking.
Buffy.
I was
Is
gonna
not
say,
a wolf.
I was gonna say they're very distinctly husky though.
Yeah, the coloration would be
Maybe.
different, and
Yeah.
wolves would be.
How far away are these?
I was gonna say, depends how far away you're shooting from.
How
That's
far
also
away
true.
are these wolves?
I was gonna say, you guys are pretty much on top of it now, so we will roll some initiative.
Damn it! Initiative.
I have one of those.
I don't really.
What's my dex bonus? Oh,
But yes, shall we set up a map?
so it says holy symbol,
I
See
did.
equipment.
Okay.
holy symbol,
Yep. Alright.
amulet, emblem, reliquary. So I've got the emblem on the back of my robes.
Okay. Check that.
so you probably have to touch your throat.
Final countdown.
I mean, they're still touching their shield. I'm not saying touch the emblem, like touch the throat.
Hey, you've got a loot. Can you play that for us?
Be careful of copyright strikes.
Oh, fair.
See, every time I
Could.
hear that, I don't think countdown, I think brain cell.
Oh, no, that's a good one.
So yeah, I'm
Screw
not.
it, we'll just say I've got a pair of gloves and got the symbol.
Okay,
I'm gonna win the game. You can't win this in one thing.
we might actually take a quick break there,
Initiative, then break.
just because I want to actually set up the map for you guys. And then
Please.
we will
15 minutes.
barely 10 to 15 minutes.
10,
Shouldn't take
15
long.
minutes. Everybody come back. Okay?
Gonna get a drink, pee break. We're gonna set this combat up so we don't have to interrupt it once we get
Everybody,
started.
please do that hydration.
Everybody get.
So is that where I actually am?
No.
So we'll just.
You are off the boat. You went offshore for a little bit.
And we're back.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Yay!
Yay! We're just setting up the camera so you guys can see what's going on
When we last left
to
off.
our hastily made little airship. You'll
You
just
say
have to
hastily,
imagine.
But great care was put into the cloud.
Yeah, you took. Thank you, DM.
You'll have to imagine the chains hanging from it at the moment. So
Your imagination.
we have to haven't got the pegs made up, so I'm just going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. So I will work out
I am last.
my little group here.
I feel like I need to do a boop 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 fluffy cloud.
Guess I'll have to make another screen thingy.
This is intense music.
Well,
Oh, we're in battle.
Yeah, but like drums and everything. I'm like, wow. Fantastic.
okay. So initiative. Who? Anyone get above 20?
I know.
Natural 20 for 21.
21.
What a dex bonus!
Celine can be first.
Me to roll as well.
Apologies, viewers, for the shitty camera. I'll work on a new layout for battle scenarios.
Yes, you better. Just because I'm assuming you're going to be doing things down
That
here.
is.
So.
Hey,
It's fine. It's still pretty good.
I'm not going to try and drag everything around while it's live, so.
Thank you, Saver. We will try and save the nat 20s for combat, but unfortunately, we're not really in control of that.
I
Right.
can't help it. I will fail. I'll do a net 1 next one.
Woo.
I might as well have.
I was nowhere near it.
Natural 1.
No, that's far from it. I was just nowhere near it. I got over a 10, which is alright.
I'm saying I might as well have gotten a natural 1.
Look, if I got a natural 1, y'all would know about it.
The other option is I steal the DM camera and do it on the side.
I'm sure our self-conscious DM would love that.
Self-conscious DM is...
Okay, so anyone get 15 to 20?
15. What's funny?
Well, everyone else is not saying anything.
10 to 15.
12.
It's getting funnier.
Have we got one in every slot? I think we do.
It does seem that way. By the way, because I started writing this wrong, the bugbears are now known as nugbears.
Yes.
No, check forever. Less than 10.
9.
Jesus.
Oh,
Damn. Okay.
I was
All
making
right.
some great rolls earlier.
Celine,
today.
you actually get to go first.
Yay! I'm gonna. I see. What sort of what are they attacking with? The wolves.
The first, actually, there's one of those a wolves, the one with the orangey hair color. Just so you guys can identify them. He is a wolf. He is carrying a rifle, like a firearm of some kind. The two gnolls at the moment are just using like hand axes. I didn't need to fill it, just a mouthful.
What?
So yeah, the wolf is just sort of walking lazily forward now that he's landed on deck, and he's growling orders at the others.
He's
Just has like
growling
a-
orders.
Just has a rifle cocked in his arm at the moment.
Well, I just look at him and go, lightning!
Do you shout that? Yes.
Yeah.
So whoever's standing next to Celine just hears that, just hears the word lightning, and then roll a hit.
Is that actually a Furbolg mini?
It is, yeah.
Fucking it's massive.
They are really tall.
They're tall and lanky.
I was gonna say fire is not very tall, but the mini is massive.
Is it 19?
Yeah, fire is not that tall.
That'll hit.
What am I doing again? Oh yeah, that one. What do they look like again?
Do martial ranged weapons still fall under martial weapons?
Yeah.
1.
1 damage. Really?
And then I run around
Oh wait.
and behind.
Oh shit.
And that's as far as I can get.
Okay, so yeah, you guys just hear lightning, and there's this crackle of just sort of yellowish white energy just flies across the ship.
Except for me, I don't see that. I just
No,
hear.
you-
I just hear it, and I'm like, fucking firearms. Back in my day, we didn't have them.
Should I steal the damn camera and stick it to the side?
What do you mean?
Like, put the camera facing the side of the ship.
Yeah,
Might
actually,
be
it's
a
not a
bit
bad
easy
idea.
to see what's going
Yeah, we can do that for the combat.
Make people dizzy.
You don't.
How far is 60 feet from me?
About 60 feet away.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, I'm gonna chuck a thing up as well.
I forgot the most fucking important one.
Oh yeah, I get to be on 2 cameras.
The actual knight himself is in front of you guys.
Nice.
I'm gonna chuck one of the tentacle things.
One of the tentacle things.
Okay. So hang on, you did 1 damage out first.
Yes. I feel embarrassed,
Barely even notices, yep.
and I'm just like. as
So
I'm hiding
what are
back
you doing?
there.
Are you pulling, pushing? What are you doing with it?
I am creating it here and attacking that guy.
Okay, do we have just like a little... Yep, that'll do for now, yeah.
Just a little spell marker.
Spell markers are in the prep.
Probably misses. It's an
The
8.
Nimbus clouds.
And we said love the nat 20 for initiative, and the nat 1 for damage classic, and then Sarah says it's less lightning damage or more static shock.
What am I doing with?
Where W was pointing,
More
next,
like
next to the
aesthetic
knoll at the bottom of the
shot.
stairs.
Yep.
Next to.
Yep.
What? In here?
Yep.
What's it meant to be?
Tentacle.
It's a lightning spell, as far as anyone can tell. There's probably a lot going on. You guys don't see it, but you hear Celine mumble something, and this bolt of lightning travels along the deck of the ship, pops up next to this guy as this like sort of lightning ball, and then a bit of lightning comes out, basically whacks the
Misses.
guy.
Nah, but it misses.
It just goes towards this dude, zaps out towards him.
It's like,
Oh.
oh,
Misses.
It's a little bit of a tingo.
oh, I tried to grab your face.
What else are you doing?
That's it.
So yeah, now there is this crackling ball of just energy there. Okay, cool. Noel, seeing that, is going to carefully walk around that to the nearest person.
You can stay pushed in.
I mean, he's pretty much next to a person.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so okay. So, yeah, he's just going to run and attack that guy.
I'm getting punched in the face.
Oh, you need a. Yeah, shout out Sirenscape too. Whoops. We
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
to do that at the start.
Something, Sirenscape, something.
The
Shadow.
stairs, he's sort of getting ready for combat. At the moment, he's just gonna basically shove his buddy out the way in a minute. Okay, he just comes in with the axe and just sort of seeing the crew member trying to fight back, just brushes the attack aside, just shoves an axe in his shoulder. Hits him pretty good. The next one, he sort of moves at the moment. He's sort of looking beyond. He's going to hold his action actually. The one at the back, seeing this Leonin attacking him, not knowing exactly what's happening, sort of, yeah, he's looking for you. Sees there's a bit too much in the way, so just decides to level his rifle at the one of the other passengers, one of the other crew instead. So yeah, looks around, sort of sees you back there, realizes he's not going to be an easy target, just lines up his rifle, fires at one of the other guys.
Thank you for running behind me. I really appreciate that. It's a great time.
Anytime. Maybe that's why I brought you with me.
Probably. That's fine. Her name's Fire, not Fodder, please.
The name of Fire?
Yeah. Like Phyre. Yeah.
I love that voice.
Okay, that almost sounded like someone trying to be a Wookiee.
Someone in the background like,
That guy just got shot. So this dude levels his rifle, just and yeah,
great.
shoots a guy.
I would say nice shot, but
I would say nice shot, but it's one of our guys.
that's not in our favour. So
Speaking of fire, is your turn.
Nice
right.
shot, man.
Whoever, actually no. What far can this go? How far can longbows reach?
Anywhere
Yes.
on that deck you can shoot.
120 feet is the average distance.
I think something like that.
Cool.
300 at disadvantage.
Okay.
So yeah, they're in range.
So what's the within range level? That's
Anywhere between 5 and 120 feet.
neato. Okay. Fire will probably just move 5, 10 to here, and then she's gonna shoot up at the guy that's up on the deck just with her longbow because she can. That is a
The one where they see me in the background?
yeah. This guy that shot the flip pistol thing shot one of our guys, and she's like, "Ah, that's a bad guy. I know the difference." I got a 16. That's
16?
because you shot
Which one
first.
do you shoot at? The one
Is
that...
the bad guy?
That guy? Okay.
Just because you're a bad cat does not mean you're a
16?
bad guy.
Yes.
Does not hit.
Oh, bastard.
So, he's like leaning down the rifle and he sort of sees you line up the shot. Just as you shoot, just sort of like leans and it just glances off his shoulder.
He doesn't have to be that cool about it.
Like, it was close. He had to move, but, yeah.
He does kind of have
Wasn't
to be
it?
that cool about it. He kind of do.
He kind of needs to not be that cool. I don't really have anything else I can do except movement, which I kind of just want to stay where I'm at. So I'm done. I'm good.
Okay. Right. That's your turn for now. It'll be the Husky Boy. You're below decks currently, aren't you? You're like bottom deck. Where are you going? What are you doing?
I mean, there's obviously big holes in the wall and chains everywhere, so he's going to be making sure that nobody's trying to get in through the locked decks as well.
Okay. So you're gonna run to where one of the hooks are? Okay. If you dash, you could probably make it up a couple of rooms and sort of just far enough to see into one where it's been punctured.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
you will probably see a dwarf there. Or at least
I was
on
gonna
the
say
point there.
you'd be coming down, probably just down. No, you'd be on the floor above at the moment. You see where the hook is punctured through the side of the ship and stuck into the floor above, and you can. Something is definitely hacking with an axe at the side of the ship. So someone is trying to break through, like basically make the hole bigger to try and get through.
Yeah, that checks out.
Can I just say that music was perfect for that description, dude? Incredible.
Cool. But yeah, since you had to dash to get there, do you want to? Have you got any bonus actions or anything you can do?
Yeah.
And would you like to do it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Stealth. Because why not? 21.
What are you doing?
Stealth for 21, he said.
Stealthing. Okay. Didn't catch the stealth part, sorry. I didn't hear the music. Alright, so you're going to go into the same room, but just sort of take cover?
Yes.
Okay. You assume you are well hidden. Awesome.
Would offer you some insight on cameras, Graham, but my Twitch app is having a stroke.
All good.
Right. Gumby's saying they like the side view of the airship
Yeah.
and also nice touch with the clouds.
The creature comes up along the chain, and then drops down to the deck.
Is it a wolf?
It's a bugbear. Sorry, a nugbear.
Nugbear!
But he drops down.
That looks like an orc.
I think it
Yeah,
looks
it's the
like
closest
a
I had.
wolf.
I could have sworn I had bugbear minis, but you can never
dog
find them.
wolf.
But yeah, drops down, draws his axe, starts sort of looking around and seeing what's going on.
He's here to fight and then
Now.
ask questions later.
The crew are gonna fight back, so can we get
Several rolls.
Which way are you going?
can I get the two on that side, somebody, to move them up to
Which one? This guy?
actually the one at the base of the stairs, move him up the top of the stairs.
This guy?
Yep.
Up the top?
Yep.
Yep.
Move the other two sort of up behind him, the other two that was
These,
there.
these two?
Yep.
Yep. How far up?
About halfway up, and the other one at the bottom of the stairs.
Stay. Stay.
You can hook it under, hook the base under the stair.
Can I?
Yeah, so hold it flat
Yeah.
and slide it under.
I'm doing my... I can't see what I'm doing.
Help! That's really smart.
You know that thing we were saying to do?
Yeah, okay, but
Yep.
I'm doing it the wrong way.
Yeah, move the Vulcan up next to the other one. About there, yep. And the other one move across the deck, so he's gonna. No, the other one in the back. Oh no, that's you? No.
That's the knight?
Oh, the knight. No, it's not his turn yet. Okay, so that's it.
That's why I was confused. Oh, the crewman go.
Attacks. So you guys can hardly see what's sort of going on, but you can hear shouting and attacking. It's gonna be a hit. That's not. That's definitely gonna be a hit. That's not.
I don't need a mirror, I just need to watch the stream long enough for me to check my beanie. I've got two of me.
I may have the triple take because I can see two of you here and then one of you next to me. Next three of you.
Alright. That'll make it the human's turn.
Me? Okay.
Which human?
Ew!
Ew, human. Yeah, humans and dwarves,
General Kenobi.
if you guys hadn't gathered, are a little bit rarer in this world.
I am going to attempt
Today,
to
we're
cast
the uncommon races.
command on the knoll on the stairs.
Command, okay?
Yep. Saying
Fuck off.
leap
One word.
in an attempt to get him to leap over the edge.
Nice.
Can't you
Don't
not
know.
command them to do something that will put
I was
themselves
going to say,
I don't think they can do that.
Reading a spell, mate.
yeah, I don't know if you can do with command. I don't think it's a powerful enough spell to get him to leap to there.
You can say the word to try and get him to attack some
Dominate?
girls.
Absolutely. But
Dominate.
Unless it's right down there.
Do you need a what?
I'm pretty sure it normally says you can't do anything that would put them in knowingly in their own harm's way.
You speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead or if it doesn't understand your language. Or directly, harm itself.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I was going to say you need a more powerful spell for that.
Yeah. I
Unless
didn't
it
even see
doesn't
that.
understand gravity. Then it would jump over.
I like that one.
I mean,
Let's go with that theory.
Yell
how
at it.
dumb are those?
32 feet per second and see if it understands it.
Shit, even I don't understand.
Well, it's
I
different
just
because
thought-
that's in feet, so that's
Oh.
the terminal velocity.
Right, well, that's on me anyway. I didn't read that bit, so I said that's what I was going to do. So
Okay.
I'm going to do it anyway, and it's not going to have an effect.
It
And I'll
jumps
just
up
land.
I was
and
going to say,
down on the spot.
what's the save DC?
12 wisdom.
Okay. With all the noise going on and the wind of the... Actually, the ship's not even moving, so it's pretty steady. With all the noise that going on, it either doesn't hear it or doesn't seem to react. So
Yeah, all good. Like I said, I didn't see that bit.
yeah. Cool. Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Cool. It is the dwarf's turn.
Okay, have I made it into a room with one of the harpoons?
So you'd be heading towards the front of the ship on the second deck? I'd say, yeah, probably.
Okay, so I'm going to start hammering it out, but I am first going to enlarge, just so I can get that extra strength.
Okay. Alright, roll to hit at advantage. And then, roll
Gotta
damage.
need more dice. I didn't bring enough dice for that line.
I was gonna say, if you need more, we have plenty. That's why I wasn't gonna offer. I saw the fucking elf sack that you had of dice over there.
I apparently needed advantage. Holy fucking shit, though. 14
Damage or to hit?
to hit.
Okay, and roll the damage.
I'd be two-handing if I'm gonna hammer it out, and because I'm enlarged, I get an extra D4. Oh god, where is it?
There's a D4 there if you need it.
I should have a count drop in here somewhere. I know I passed it earlier, and yeah, fuck it. I was about to say that's the pretty one. Oh god, it's pointy! Ah!
You take 3 points of damage.
I kind of am!
You personally.
Oh. Nice work, dice. 3.
We're doing pretty well on the damage front right
Oh
now.
no. Oh no.
You know what,
Oh, lads.
your caltrop doesn't like me.
Sounded like none of them liked you.
No, the D10's usually good.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to take out handfuls of dust. They're all going to be at the bottom, aren't they?
Yeah, I've been keeping it in mind. Okay.
And yeah, I don't have any other extra attacks.
Yeah.
Actually, there is something I could do if I wanted another shot, but I don't know if I want to waste it yet. I'll see how next swing goes. That was even worse. Why? Why dost thou forsaketh me?
It's a shame I didn't bring my dice, Jam.
Okay. Right.
What
We'll bring us back to the top of the round.
Oh no!
No, hang on. Move the knight to the closest bit of combat. Probably one of the... Yeah, bottom of the stairs there.
We're just gonna
He
shove
just strides
the
forward.
crewman out the way.
Just slips his helmet on, draws his long sword, and just walks up into... Basically, yeah, he's going to shove the other one out of the way. He's moving forward one.
I like to think he's just shoving behind.
Yep.
To protect him, who just took an axe to the shoulder.
Yeah, sort of squeezes past one way and just goes in swinging with the sword.
He and his pointy sword.
Cool. He takes 2 swings of the guy. One of them, he's not holding his other guy back. He sort of misses with the first one, but the second one he brings back up under the guy's weapon. Does a bit of damage to him.
My excuse is I'm rusty. I haven't had a proper fight in 40 years.
It's okay to have performance issues.
It's kind of a big moment. So
Alright, that dude's looking pretty
Is
bloody.
he a little shy, a little nervous?
yeah, I'm a little disappointed in myself at this moment for my poor performance, but yeah.
Celine, back in the top of the round.
Selin. The entire chat's gonna start calling everyone by the nicknames I give them. Selin, the
No.
Like, no, don't do it, chat.
No.
What do I feel about doing the lightning stuff here?
Like you're doing lightning stuff here.
Don't know.
Stop.
You do get the feeling that you should be a bit more subtle
Okay.
about it.
You can't just be, blasting it out.
And just to sort of like get in closer a bit.
Just flip it over first.
Yeah.
I run up here. There would be someone here at the wheel, would there? Or not really, because they've stopped us.
Yeah. The captain is up at the wheel, actually.
I do it anyway.
So the
Don't really make
Raven
contact
heads.
with him, but come up there, and I would say it's because he's really tough that I did not do much damage.
Yep.
Not my ability or anything. So I try
Yeah,
it
definitely not that.
on another one. So I will go this one and say lightning quieter.
okay, you can roll it.
Lightning. $22.
That is a fucking hit.
Whoa.
Just roll really good damage, please.
Yeah, that's the thing. 10.
Hey.
That's pretty good damage.
10
To
damage.
which one?
Middle stairs, other side.
So this guy
Okay, this one hasn't been damaged yet. 10 damage, that's not bad, man.
hasn't been damaged yet. 10 damage. Ah!
Yeah, so you get this crackle of lightning across
His
there.
hair's all poofy now as well.
And then the tentacle also whacks out to the same. Actually, why not to the same one that I just hit?
Cool.
Because it's 10 feet of range on that thing.
It's attracted to it.
Yep. Yeah, roll the hit. Or is it...
Yeah,
Is it a hit? Yeah.
Roll. I forgot where it is though. I need to find it.
You need to borrow my tashes.
15.
To hit. That one hits.
15! What's an 8 look like again?
Like a D8.
Like the infinity symbol, but standing upright.
8 plus 2, another 10 damage.
Nice.
20 damage on that same guy.
Does that move them at all as well?
No.
No, just
No.
does the damage. Okay.
I can, with that one, with the first attack that I did,
Okay.
use one of the things that I've got to move them 10 feet, but I'm not doing that.
Okay. But yeah, he's looking scorched. The second one hits him and leaves this massive scorch mark along there, and he's actually like suddenly leaning up on the railing for for support. He's looking pretty hurt.
Thank you, Gumby.
Nice.
Did
Uh,
Gumby bless your dice? Yes, must have. Thank you, Gumby.
Well, I actually used the ones that she gave me.
They must have been blessed. Gumby pre-blessed them.
Well, I'm not more.
We are under attack.
I don't know what you expected.
Less.
Well, just think, you got more for less. Which makes it best of us.
Okay. That guy, seeing this new threat, is gonna try and attack the knight. Ooh, he's actually gonna get a hit in.
Good. I hope it kills him. But he's relevant to plot. I don't care!
The other one that's behind him, the one that just got attacked by the lightning, he's gonna jump the railing. He's gonna drop down and start attacking one of the other crew. He's jumping off the edge. Yep. He gets a hit in.
Oh, the knight's looking a bit shaky.
That knight is a real tight ass, and not in the fun way.
How do you think the
Uh,
dwarf
that-
hates him?
Crew member he's just attacked is looking a bit shaky. One on the other side is just going to meet the guy at the top of the stairs if he hasn't already. It's going to hit him as well. Jesus. Okay. Cool. That's it for their turn. Now that you're at the opposite end of the deck and raised up where he can see you, the wolf is going to now shoot at you.
Look behind the barrel!
17. I'm pretty sure hits, actually.
Hits, yes.
So I've got
hits.
your AC here. Yep.
Maybe I should have been up on deck.
You take 6 points of fire damage as it scorches into your shoulder.
That's a crispy lion.
Cool.
I'm below deck, so I'm just like, why does it smell like bird?
He then turns and barks orders to those guys, which I think most of you are pretty far away, so you wouldn't really better hear it.
What language are they speaking?
Cainid. I was going to say, which I don't think any of you speak.
Except me.
And anyone who speaks it is below decks.
Although if he's barking orders, it might almost be audible. Maybe not quite.
Almost. Okay, it is Fire's turn.
She's kind of annoyed that she missed him last time.
She's gonna take another shot.
She's going to try. If I tried to shoot him again from where she is there, would that be at a disadvantage because of all the people in the way? Or would she have to be a higher
Because you're
ground?
aiming up, because he's up on a higher deck, you can sort of shoot past him.
Okay.
So I think you're a little bit shorter than that mini, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always
Take
get
a crack at
a higher line of sight.
I was going
So
to say,
you could back up, yeah.
can you please move me like midway up those stairs? And then just facing, yeah, about there. And then she's going to crack another shot at him. Oh, 19 plus 2, that's a 21.
That'll definitely hit.
Fuck yeah, okay. And then it's a d8 piercing damage. Which is that one.
Actually, how big are these crew cabins? Just as a side note.
6.
Not huge.
You have no pluses to that?
6 damage?
No, I don't think so.
You would.
Plus what?
Dex.
Dex?
Is it dex? If it's plus dex, then it turns into a 9.
That's nothing to sneeze at.
With bow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your dex and proficiency?
Not to damage.
Not to damage.
Not to damage, yeah. True, true.
Can I also use a bonus action
Thank
to
you,
cast
guys.
Hail of Thorns?
Good, I have
You certainly
one
can.
too.
Right, I use my bonus action to cast Hail of Thorns.
It's only
Okay.
a short bow. It doesn't jump.
Which explodes.
Not the size of the bow.
Next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, the spell
Okay.
creates a range.
So you'd have to cast it before you shoot.
Right. Okay.
I mean, we can say that you did cast it before you fired.
I'm happy to do it for the next one.
Or
that's
do it
fine. I'll do
ready
it
your
for
next
the
arrow?
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
I like to think that part of the deck is now bowed.
Husky boy,
As
you're now hiding in this room. This hole is getting a little bit bigger. You're starting to see a bugbear trying to get on board.
Stab him in the face. You wouldn't expect it if it's in the face.
Thank you very much, Kiwi.
No,
Good to
wait.
see you
You're
back.
gonna hold an action, or you're just gonna wait till he gets on board?
Hold an action.
What? To do what?
Attack.
Ranged? Close range?
Close range.
Okay, so if he passes where you are, you're gonna attack him. Okay.
With a good old face stab.
Speaking of which, he does make that hole a bit bigger, big enough to sort of start prying his way through, but he's not quite in
The
yet.
Sussex drug dealer David
That's fine.
Sus. Yes,
I'm
we
sure
totally
you
didn't see it through this
would
camera.
understand why I'm waiting, Daryl.
No.
I know why you're winning, yeah.
Is it because you squish?
Yeah.
Am I the only non-squishy one?
Yes.
And yet y'all didn't follow me?
My AC is only 14.
I got dragged away! What do you mean I didn't follow you? I did follow you, and then I got dragged away by a giant lion lady.
She's got a point.
Okay, can you remove that dude that got wounded by the lightning? He is now dead.
Can he just like fall off the edge and just like...
He was too far
yeah,
in
nah.
deck. He's kind of slumped against the mast.
And that'll make it to the human's turn.
You want him back so you can recycle him? And then, their turn again, and somebody else boards. He looks a lot like the guy who died just before.
My ship, a dinosaur.
I will cast Sacred Flame on the knoll. In
Which
front of
one?
the knight.
Okay,
knowledge.
it's a dex save, isn't it?
Of the gun knoll.
Yes.
The gun knoll.
The gun knoll! No, it's a gun wolf.
Oh.
Gun wolf. I'm pretty sure that's Airwolf. That's a helicopter.
12
I thought that was Space Wolf.
makes it. Okay, sorry, save.
No, it's Star Wolf.
Burst of flames. Star Wolf. Not this giant fox.
Stop. I nearly choked on a gummy.
Someone else!
That's what she says.
Anything else you can do?
I will move up and join the fray, and as I move up, I will draw my sword.
Okay. Yeah, you can move up.
I got a rock.
Indiana Jones.
Huh?
Indiana Jones. I got a rock. I win. Everything's just fucking falling apart.
One of these days I'm gonna get
My
one of
graph.
those dinosaur grabby arms. So
I'm gonna take a breath, realize that it's been a while, try and focus my mind on
This one
this
will be.
harpoon, and take another strike.
This one will be uploaded.
Yes, we will be uploading them
Hopefully
hopefully within a
Regular.
couple of days. I also will attempt to turn it into a
Webcomic.
podcast.
No, I'm kidding.
I wish I could draw that quickly.
Yeah, God,
13. It's
13?
this-
Yep. Damage.
Don't fuck me this time. 8.
Nice.
That'll do it.
So it comes free.
So yeah, it just breaks. You just break it, snaps off the bit of wood that it was stuck in, and just tears out.
is he at the other one?
And you hear someone go "Ah!" on the other side. He's in the other one, yeah.
I would
He's
have
in one of
loved
the
if that was
lower,
the
no,
bug-
the higher deck to where you
I
are.
would have loved if that was the bugbear. And the bugbear's just like, what?
That would have been hilarious.
And the husky just like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Rough though.
And then I'm going to stick my head out the hole to try and figure out where I need to be next.
Okay. There is one a lower level down, and you do see a bugbear sort of picking his way through a hole at the moment.
They certainly head through that hole.
And you do see someone else hanging off the side. Another knoll, a little bit further along that way. And then down a little bit, so he must have
How far
jumped off.
did you say?
Maybe only 20 feet from you?
I may be bigger, but I think that's still out of range.
Yeah.
Like, is there some debris I can throw?
And you can throw a bit of wood at him, snap it off and throw it.
But would you?
Can I action surge and do that?
Sure, go for it.
Cool.
I will allow this.
I'm also going to spend one of my psychic deck.
Okay.
I hope this works because it would be funny.
Yeah.
So 18.
Hits.
Cool. And I get to use all these dice. Oh wait, no, it's a bit of. What's the damage on the wood?
Improvised weapons.
Improvised weapon D4.
So D4.
D4 standard bit of wood. Yeah.
Oh god, I need another caltrop.
Plus your strength and whatever other bonus you got.
Yeah, I'll borrow your caltrop.
It's a pretty blue colour.
Weird.
Not bad. Not bad.
10. And it is psychically propelled.
Okay.
So I've just kind of gone.
So he's like looking like this. He's like, "What the fuck happened?" He looks up to see you, like where obviously where the thing broke out from, and he goes, "Poof!" Headshot.
I wasn't actually talking about the bugbear, but let's fucking roll with it.
Now the bugbear's like halfway in. You'd hardly be able to hit him. This dude was the one that had to jump off when you broke the.
And then I suppose I'll start making my way to where I saw the bugbear coming in.
Cool. Awesome. That'll make it the knight's turn. He is going to
Making my way down there.
attacks.
Climbing fast.
That was hilarious, though, just-
I don't like that guy in particular.
Don't even have to roll damage for that one because that one was a crit. This other dude is just surrounded by guys. He's trying to swing the knight just runs his sword through him and just throws him off the edge.
Gone.
Oh, the night went well! That's okay, the night
I was gonna say he then
back.
like turns to you and says,
Put him on like that.
"Deal with their leader. I'll deal with the ones below." And then just jumps off the edge. Basically, just jumps back, and then you just hear it as he flies down.
I forgot he had a jetpack. I know how to hold
I like to think because this guy is dead weight, he just falls fast, and the other one that's already falling is like, did you get hit by a piece of wood as well, guy, buddy?
Sorry, did I see
you're
which
dead.
one was barking the orders before? Is it the
Yes, I was gonna say you would have seen the one with the rifle.
Could you hand that over?
Is it the one in the chain?
So you can remove the knight from the board. He has flown off.
You little baby sass.
Oh, that's the sound of the guy falling over. Just,
Cool. Makes us back at the top of the round. That is Celine.
Again.
Yep.
Keep getting.
I keep getting turns. It's so weird.
It's almost like that's an integral part of the game.
like a core mechanic. Is this uncommon for you?
Uncommon.
Yep.
Oh.
Nah, that's right.
Actually, yeah, you're usually playing the stealthy guy, so you're usually like...
I'm going to walk behind the captain. Excuse me, yes. And
He turns his head, does that like weird bird thing, mainly because he's blind in one eye, to sort of look at you. It's like, what are you doing?
I was just moving this behind him to do it as quickly as I can, so obviously not going like around him. And I will lightning the
Roll it.
I've got a bit of a twitch. Excuse me.
I got a bit of a cold, I'm gonna... Lightning!
11. That's a no.
That is not going to hit a no.
You just get a little bit too with it and just.
Well, you just see it go the full 120 feet, and you're like,
Everybody saw that one. Everybody
Free lightning show.
Everybody stops in that 6 seconds. Just...
I didn't realize we were having fireworks for this, but cool.
Anything else you can do?
They look
You
like-
can still attack with your lightning ball, can't you?
I am going to move it. Is it affected by things like height difference?
If you measure the movement on like a 45-degree angle, you can still move that way.
I've got 30 feet of movement with it. I can
It'll
get
mo- yeah,
behind
yeah.
Could I get behind the
Leadery do?
Where is it?
one? No, the one at the back.
Currently?
This guy. This guy.
I'd say you get it in front of him or next to the other.
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do.
Yep.
And I'll attack the orc again because that's the one I'm attacking.
Okay, do it.
I didn't know what to do.
No, I'm just turning it because there's more going on up there. That's not on camera.
Dirty 20. Look at that.
The stream.
Dirty
featuring
20.
my hand.
That's definitely a hit.
Wow. You want me to look at it?
Yeah.
What? Is it going to shock me?
It's a
I'm terrified. No.
4 damage.
4 damage.
That was the 2.
It's pretty. That's why I put it back because
Okay.
I was just going to hold on to it for a very long time.
Nothing against
Yeah.
orcs. Just trying to kill people coming on the boat.
Cool.
Nice customer service.
doing that
I
all
never
day
said
today.
that I was good at customer service.
I got a pink dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Oh, dinosaur.
Alright, that's the crewmate in front of the other knoll on the other side. Remove him, please.
You die.
Which one?
This
One on that side, whoever's in front of that.
That very wolfy looking.
Yeah.
Aww.
Goodbye,
Where'd you go?
In the sea of cloud.
The,
There you go.
yeah, as the wolf takes a, as the guy runs up to attack, he just sort of knocks his fucking weapon out of the way and just takes a bite out of his shoulder and then just fucking tosses it over the side.
You just see.
He ripped up a cloud on his
He's like,
way.
shit, I hope that guy has a parachute. Cool, he's going to move forward to block off the stairs, and the other knoll is going to move to cover the... He's
So
actually...
he's going to move forward here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. He's going to move... Actually, no, he's... Let's see what his intelligence is at. Okay, not great. He's going to walk up and poke the lightning ball
Who, this guy?
with his sword. Can you roll damage for me?
Do you actually attack it?
Yeah. No, he's trying to, but can you roll damage against him? As his metal weapon touches the lightning.
That's the
like,
Full 10.
like fucking Robotnik when he puts the quill in his mouth. Yeah, okay, he takes 10 damage. Nice.
He dies?
No, I said, what a dumbass.
Oh, I thought you said it dies, and I was like, whoa!
That'll make it Fire's turn.
Okay, she's going to cast Hail of Thorns and then just keep attacking this guy.
Fire that guy. Alright, roll the hit.
Give Papa a 20! Oh, okay, it's 21 again.
21, that's a hit.
Take it!
So you roll the damage for the arrow, and then you roll the Hail of Thorns.
So 5 plus 3, so that's an 8 damage for the arrow.
Oof.
And then the thorns, they've got to...
Just feeling that.
They've got to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex. Okay. The one that hit, what's the range on it?
What, this one?
Yeah.
It says range self.
Okay, but what is it? When it says the arrows explode, what's the range on that?
Creatures within 5 feet need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is it within 5 feet of him? Or is he a bit...
I don't know. Would this guy be classed as 5 feet within him?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about that, but oh well. We're here now.
Your character probably
But
wasn't.
the other guy behind him isn't. He's 10 feet away, is he?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
supposed to make 5
So, one for a crewman, collateral
And
damage.
do I just base that on what my dexterity is?
What's the DC?
That's what I'm asking. Do I base that on
what's
what my
your
dexterity
dexterity bonus?
is? My dexterity bonus is a +3, so my dexterity is
Oh,
a 16.
wait, you're a druid, yeah?
Ranger.
Ranger, so it'd be wisdom. What's your wisdom bonus?
Wisdom bonus is +1.
+1, so it's usually 8 plus proficiency plus
So it would be 10.
11.
11. Yeah.
Okay, well, he fails.
Which one?
Both of them.
Okay. And then they take a 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save.
Okay, roll your d10.
Oh, sure. Okay. First one is a 2.
Okay.
And second one is a 9.
Okay.
So wait, it was 2d10 damage?
Yeah,
Oh, he's rolling for individual.
Ah,
That's why I rolled
enemies.
and said what it was, and then rolled and didn't.
Oh no, we just...
it would have
Yeah.
been the same for all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, so the first one would have been 2.
Just roll it again. I'm going to say whatever number this is, they both take that.
Rolling another 9. Oh, 8, that's good.
Okay, 8 damage.
The crewman dies.
Yeah, I'll take it. That's fine.
It's like, yeah, I got a bad guy. That was a bad guy, yes? And the captain's
Was that the right? And the captain's like, not the crew, for fuck's sake.
whose side are you on?
You just outright die?
And so which one is he? Which one's the crew member? What model is it?
Axe. Blonde hair axe.
Axeman. Looks like.
Okay, he hasn't taken damage yet, so he's okay.
Yay! I didn't kill a man.
I mean, he's a bit angry now. A bit like, what the fuck was that? But yeah.
She just kind of shyly is like, my bad. Sorry.
Cool. Anything else to do?
No, she's gonna stay where she is. She's quite comfortable in her little place. She's like quite snug.
Yep.
She'll stay there.
It is Husky Boy's turn, but I'm assuming you're going to hold your action until somebody moves. Okay.
Assume
That
I'm taking my turn after that one. dude.
basically, I was going to say, we'll make your turn after that because he is now entering. Has a quick glance around and just runs for the door. So roll the hit. Because you just step out with, I'm assuming, a rapier or something.
Yes.
A rapier.
17.
To hit, definitely hits. Yep.
Just steps out and poke in the face.
I would like to boop you with my rapier.
11 points of piercing damage.
Shit.
Ow. He's like,
Even the music was shocking.
just like, just stops dead. Like,
And then he'll just say, going somewhere.
Not anymore. I was gonna go to poker.
He turns around, just like, or Fane's just like, looking for his face, like, ah! And also, what the fuck? And it's like, ow!
He's just got this shitting grin on his face.
Just tail wagging, like,
Oh, the bugbear's.
ow! Okay, the other bugbear is going to run down the stairs and he's going to take the first person he sees.
So that'll be the fox. Goodbye, fox.
And he misses. Because I did not roll very well, but he's now sort of stopping you guys from getting up the stairs. Which they're going to attack back.
Just thought I'd make it pricier for you. It's like one of those puzzles which like make it
Yes.
more expensive with only
What else
one
is there?
shape.
Just
and
two
it's like
crew
this
there
one.
still.
Yeah,
And then you, okay.
Yeah.
That's alright. Speaking of which, it is your turn.
I'll close the 5-foot gap.
Yep.
12.
Twirling!
Just dancing into battle.
Adopt
Can one
the fencing stance and just go for a.
Wait.
We've got 2 Enigma players.
That's 23 to hit.
Stab! He's just like looking around and protecting you, just like, on guard. Ah!
These bugbears are not having a fun time.
9 points of damage.
9 points?
Yep.
They're barely making any progress.
He is not looking too
Yeah, that
happy.
kinda
He's
bugs
looking
me.
very, very bloodied.
Nice.
Cool. That's it for your turn.
You know what? Screw it. Insult to injury, even though it won't do any damage, I'll just slap him with the other hand.
So basically, unarmed strike, you're gonna try and punch him? Alright, go for it. Or actually, like, open palm slap.
Just the
Wham!
slap.
Okay. On the hit.
16.
Hits!
0 damage.
Because you're straight now, you got minus 3.
Yeah, so
Doesn't it
it's
still do a minimum of 1?
0 damage.
Oh.
It's minimum of 1, but I've got -1 strength.
So yeah,
fuck.
sorry, so you
So
got like...
it's literally an insult, basically.
yeah,
Like a sound effect.
he's not looking happy.
Yeah, I thought it was 1 plus strength, but minimum of 1.
Do you want me to roll intimidation as a taunt?
If you want, roll intimidation.
Nah.
Yeah, he's just seeing red at the moment. He's pretty pissed off.
I don't know how, but I know the older bugbear just got stabbed in a similar fashion, and I hate it!
Okay. Margrath.
So you said it was, the deck below is where the other harpoon was. How much of a chunk did it tear in the deck? Because you said it came from below and up.
Probably not enough for you to squeeze through, if that's what you're
Especially not in
asking.
large form, I guess.
Yeah, especially not large, yeah.
So yeah, I'll keep heading towards
Okay, so you're going to use double movement.
Yeah.
Dash, head towards the stairs, go up.
whichever
Down,
one I need
sorry,
to go for.
down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
1 plus the strength modifier.
Which makes the top of the round. Celine!
Me again.
You
It's almost like
It's weird how that
turns
keeps
everything
happening.
I'm doing the same thing, but not on the orc. I'm going on the one in the back.
I like to think the ship is now.
Okay, the one who's
just that
stupid on the
little-
pole.
As I push,
They're talking
Yeah,
push,
roll the hit.
push, push, push.
The funny thing is, he's now the same height as everyone else.
13. Does
Nah.
13 hit?
I'm actually bigger than
The
everyone
Ganoli, it does not.
I'm like,
Not the main guy. The other.
The other one? Yeah, that's a Ganoli. Yeah, no, doesn't hit.
Damn it!
He's now like, because he's zapped himself with it, he's a little bit wary, he's like,
it's straight up
backs away.
a size category.
Well, the thing right in front of him is actually going to lash out as well.
Yeah, you're like,
That one's a 60.
that'll hit.
So yeah,
8.
this is such a shocking development for him. I'm very buzzed for his
6
damage.
Positively electrified.
Enough to kill it.
This is not going to be a negative experience.
Took 10 the last round.
Although it is a
and
very
6
well
then.
conducted battle.
Enough to kill it.
Not quite.
Not quite.
He's not looking great. But he's not
I did
down
say
yet.
what, and no one seemed to get that far, so that just went.
What?
Okay.
You're just going to need to amp it up.
He is going to cautiously go around that, and he's just going to jump over the railing.
Who created the steam engine?
Can he get through in a straight line towards the middle of the deck without getting in range of somebody?
He has to get around this, but
Yeah.
I reckon he can.
No, he goes.
You get 5 feet of the archer person.
Yeah, 5 feet of
Alright.
the back
Well, he's going to do a shove action.
and shove them off the edge.
He's just pushing him to the ground so he can get past. He just shoves him, just knocks him over.
It's
So,
basically like a fucking
and
get out
then
of the
finishes
way,
his movement. So wherever he started,
which was here.
Yep. And he's going to jump down, shove him on the way past. What is his movement? 30 feet. So as far as he can get 30 feet in a straight line.
Don't.
Oh no, the cloud. Goodbye, cloud.
And knock that other dude prone.
Fucking
Oh, he's gone.
nose!
Was he meant to be here?
Yes.
And that last guy is prone.
Perfect.
Good job. Mighty fine.
And the card's still there.
It's doing well. It's hanging in there.
It's hanging on.
Okay.
on a thread.
The one that is has a sword in his bag is going to try and attack you. Oh, that's going to be a nat 20.
That's stinky.
Oh, hang on, I need to find that list.
So that's the one
Yeah.
I just stabbed?
It's a joke.
The one you stabbed, yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm gone, motherlinger.
That's 15 damage.
Sure.
Plus, we'll see.
It's the ultimate crits.
Roll the crits.
I think he's gonna go down.
It's a boat go. It is.
How much hit points does he have?
He's got
32, so not enough
It's
to
actually in the air though.
do any
Ross.
full damage, so.
Might as well keep it there.
Cool. But yeah, just does the.
It's
What
a
did I say? 12 damage?
flying
14 damage?
It's an airboat.
15.
15 damage. Just does 15 damage, no lasting effects. So you take a chunk of damage, but
Literally a chunk.
Well, he's bloody.
it was a pretty big hit.
He was like, fucking, that was my leg, dick!
Leg dick. That's a
He's
very
basically going to try and stay in
anatomy.
range of you just to try and, fight you off rather than run.
And at some point, he's gonna get an angry dwarf just punt him out that hole.
I mean,
Punt!
Are we not
Malcolm
doing
is
phrasing
between him
anymore?
and the hole.
Phrasing. We're not doing that?
Phrasing, not phasing.
Are we
We're not phasing through anything. God.
Hashtag no clip.
Are we not doing that anymore?
Oh, no.
Doesn't anybody phrase anymore?
Fire, you're going to take a point of damage.
What happened?
Going again?
What did happen?
The wolf lines you up, seeing that you're the one firing the thorns at everybody, and shoots at you.
What did he roll? What?
19 plus things to hit.
Alright.
Calm down.
I guess that hits. By a lot.
That almost wouldn't hit Margaret.
You take 9 points of fire damage.
No, thank you.
There's this just fire energy just.
How do you look? You don't look too hurt, do you?
Nah. But she's just not happy about being on fire.
Probably more surprised than anything.
She's just kind of like patting herself down. She's like, oh, no, I don't want this. Not today.
Speaking of which, it is your turn.
Which one was the one? It was this bitch that shot her,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Should have.
Okay. I can't do the thing again without hitting the other man.
I mean, you could just ignore the other man and just keep doing
I don't
the
want to.
thing.
That's a crew member. She now knows it's a crew member. She is going to cry.
Try about it.
No, she's going to line up a shot and just try and hit him normally.
Yep. Nothing fancy, just an arrow to the face.
She's just like, I don't have fire, so...
What's your roll?
That's a 9, Chief.
9. That's not even doing
She got a little bit of fire in her eye or some ash or something.
it.
I mean,
Or just like twinge of the shoulder or something.
The fucking
Missed.
burns!
he didn't need to have it catch on his arm. He just casually just.
Not even that, he probably just let it go, like, straight past him.
Did
Probably
you
just...
try and shoot while you're prone?
Husky boy.
No, I'm the...
Stab him.
Oh,
I'm,
right. Okay,
I'm
right.
the giant on this ship.
Not anymore, you're not.
I don't see you.
But you can probably feel me.
Would you like
Yes.
to verify that for me, Glenn?
That is. I'm gonna grab the dice because it is weirdly colored. Yeah. You're gonna want to roll on that crit table.
Do it.
One good turn deserves another, I guess. What was I gonna look for? Oh god.
77.
Ooh, that sounds good. Slashing or piercing?
Piercing.
Piercing?
Oh, yeah, no, you got a laptop you can respond with.
I don't type. We're in combat at the moment.
Basically, if we want to do stuff, we need to
Fails.
roll dice to determine on if we do that stuff well or not. If you roll really poorly, you don't get to do the cool thing.
Okay, so seeing this guy has turned and just done a chunk of damage to you, you just went, nah, and just went, slice, and take the guy's hand off.
Neato.
Ah, well done.
It was technically lost finger, but he's
So-
pretty bloodied as it is. Roll your damage.
Just 1 or 2?
2. No, you roll 1, but you
Oh.
add the max number to it.
So
15 total.
He did. So yeah, you just
fingers.
slice, and then how do you want to finish him off? So you cut off his hand,
Cut off his head.
And then just straight through the jugular.
and then just a
As he's
finishing
turned,
blow.
go.
As he's like, oh, you just and you just cross the neck, and he's just falling to the ground. He's bleeding out.
up!
Shut up!
Yes, he is dead.
So,
Fuck
well
that
done.
guy.
you know how dwarves are
Fuck
heavy
that guy.
and large?
Don't fuck that guy. Don't give him the satisfaction.
Fuck that guy in particular.
The deck is definitely shaking as I'm sprinting.
That other one that pushed the other dude over is just going to leg it towards the hold.
Oh no.
So 60 feet of movement if no one can interrupt him.
Roblox, I hate to break it to you, but this is the game. This is the game in a whole entirety. We have cool
Does he make it to
characters.
the door?
We roll.
Yep.
Okay. He goes
We make cool
below decks,
scenarios.
he just legs it past everyone and just keeps going.
He does have that look of a guy who would just leg it past everyone.
What a dick.
Look at him. Look at him. He wants to leg it past everyone.
Where'd he go?
Down in the
Okay.
hole.
Okay.
I don't even know if that was on camera. I tried to put it on camera.
Okay. One of the crew is gonna hit that guy.
Was that
Damage?
orc? Is that orc an actual orc or is it a bugbear?
That's a bugbear.
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 No, it's a nugbear.
Mostly,
Nugbear.
mostly bugbears.
Nugbears.
A few gnolls and a wolf boy.
A wolfarian.
Technically a canid. No, what would it be? What would a wolf be? Not a canid. Would it be a canid?
Would it not
I'm
be?
trying to think of the scientific term for a
Lupus.
lupus.
Lupus?
A lupine.
Lupus?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
works.
Lupus lupus. Vulpus vulpus.
Ratus ratus.
Hang on.
Ursus ursus! Isn't that? No,
That's
polar
not
bear.
magic.
Yeah.
Roblox, just for you, I made a skip button. I'm pressing it and it's not skipping, I'm sorry. This is the game.
Okay. Who's
This is not a cutscene, this is a battle sequence.
human's turn?
Skip it.
Which one?
Me.
I hate
The other human's
The
gone.
only human on the deck.
More humans in this game, mate. We gotta do
The only
it.
human on the deck.
Is she dead?
On the deck.
No.
The captain, the knight,
He's jumped off the edge.
jumped off the side.
He's flown down to the ground.
I thought you said that the human's dead.
No,
No.
The human's turn. The only human on the deck.
Was that a bit of wishful thinking?
I'm going to attack the sword again.
Okay.
Margrath doesn't know this, but if he did, he'd be hoping that the chain he knocked down fucking takes out the knight on its
It's
way
not going to hit,
down.
I don't think, with a 12.
It's okay, my character isn't evil enough.
12?
to
No,
In
not.
fact, Your character will
That's
be
the other
hoping that as
bugbear,
well.
is
If
you
they
have to
do all
make
the events.
contact with the
It's like, I
first
hope that
attack.
chain hits that knight.
Hey?
You have to make contact
That
with
would be
the
nice. He
main
doesn't
attack.
seem
You
like a
use the
very
offhand
nice
attack.
man.
I think, pretty sure. No, you can still roll it offhand. You can slap him again if you want.
Sure, I'll slap him again.
It's just a power movie. It's like, I kind of
I've got no problem with
15 straight, no
Yeah.
bonuses.
No.
No.
You have no problem with the order, you just...
No.
the order.
Yeah, so he sees it coming.
no problem with humans.
humans.
I don't care
Cool.
about humans, but I do care about the order.
Cool. Speaking of the
Jet Knight?
no, speaking of the dwarf, I was going to say racist dwarf. We're not really racist to humans, I guess.
No.
Just speciesist.
Not even that.
You just
How's that
Yeah.
any different from racist?
yeah, I know.
I'm
was a
just
joke.
against certain
You just-
organizations.
You're just not a fan of the
with
order.
particular races within.
But yes, it is your turn.
Have I made it to another hook?
You're now on the
Come on.
lower deck, sort of heading your way there.
There's me just demolished.
But you wouldn't reach the hook yet.
Well, I'm going to continue on my way.
I got me an orange dinosaur. It's so good.
Cool.
It tastes
He's gonna do things.
old. Prehistorically speaking.
Okay.
Oily.
The chain on attached to the mast, so the chain that you guys can see on the top, just suddenly goes slack. You hear it land on the deck, and then
Oh,
as it slides, it just hangs off the edge.
neato. Anyone want to go for a dive?
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
So that is Celine's turn. Again.
It's just a Celine thing, I guess.
It is now.
Seeing one of the gnolls run past everyone and just sort of go down in the hold, I realise there needs to be like a last line of defence, I guess.
Somehow let the dwarf know.
But I don't know how could Tookie.
The dwarf faintly hears Tuki and realizes he needs to defend something.
So I jump off of the deck.
The entire ship, you abandoned ship.
I can make it to about there, can I?
With your movement, yeah.
Yeah, and I need a weapon. I just
Oh, did you want like a hand axe or something?
Don't you have claws?
Yeah. And
no, I need a better weapon than that.
teeth.
I think of something pointy.
You think of something pointy and an
The only person who would see this would be you,
Yeah. What's happening?
as she runs past, and you just
Cancel
like
out.
sort of looking around or frantically. Then this glow just appears from behind. You just see the glow appear, and you just crackles into a hand, and she's holding a rapier.
That is a neat trick.
Didn't know I could do it. Lightning.
Didn't know I could do it.
Lightning!
I'll go at the big guy again.
Roll to hit.
18.
That'll hit.
Yes.
You're like, finally!
Guys, we achieved
Are you hitting?
a new standard. This is
Not
apparently
very-
like
Wolf.
buying
Wolf.
AC Black Flag from
No,
Wish.com.
Wolf.
I mean, they don't like it, they don't have to watch it.
No. I mean, that's an incredible description, though.
What was that?
It says this is like buying Roblox said this is like buying AC Black Flag from Wish.com. Honestly, you're not wrong. It's just cooler.
What? What's this?
Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It's like buying the Wish.com version.
What am I doing
I
again?
do love combat. Lightning bolt.
Lightning.
You just did it like Lightning McQueen.
I don't know.
No, Lightning McQueen is your new.
Ka-chow!
No, that is your new. That can be your new magic. Ka-chow!
That's the vocal component.
Or we have to go to Plow.
Wow. 3 damage.
3 damage.
I am going to test that thing that I've been feeling though, and try and pull 10 feet.
Okay.
Is this the wolf or the bugbear?
The wolf.
Oh.
So this pulls him towards the orb? Or towards you?
Me.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately,
Alright, roll
this
to,
is going off the edge.
10 feet.
It just moves him automatically? Does he have to make a save or? Okay, he moves 10 feet.
Which one?
Yeah, I'm guessing he's going to fall over the railing because that's like a straight line.
Like there.
Yeah.
Make an acrobatics check, bitch.
Natural 20.
Oh,
So he just and then just boom, lands on his feet, like almost superhero pose with the rifle in one hand, like the fuck?
How did I do that?
No, more like what just threw me?
So he is not in fact prone.
Not prone.
No,
So
I can't really check.
yeah, I'd say you throw the lightning bolt, which does hit him and do the damage, but then you see lightning arc from it and from the ball. They both hit him at once and just sort of shoves him,
Love
sort of
that.
flicks him over the edge.
Like a web defect. Like a NATO.
Then I'm going to move the ball only a little bit, so it's like hovering near the top of the railing at the top.
Yeah.
Just whip down at him as well.
Roll to hit.
Why not?
Balancing act. Let's go.
7 misses.
Yeah, but I gotta shake your
You're
hands.
doing so well. I
That
believe
one
you.
misses.
Nice.
But that's cool, it's there.
It's like looming over him, like hello.
Cool.
Hello, bitch.
Noel is just gonna leg it through. But you guys can't really see what's going on.
Does he encounter a very large dwarf?
A
No,
dwarf of
you're too
unusual
far
size.
down.
You keep calling yourself a dwarf, but well, no.
A dwarf.
Is anybody other still standing? Or is it just
Yeah,
the wolf
there's the
left?
bugbear.
Oh, the bugbear. Okay, it's
The
not his
nug
turn.
bear.
The nugbear.
The nugbear.
Number?
The
It's the
nugbear.
wolf's turn. Seeing you like flicking lightning around, he's
Gonna take a shot.
he's gonna move forward. That crew member's still prone.
Yeah.
Yep. He's gonna step over them. So he's gonna move 30 feet across the deck, as close as he can get. Yep. And then he's gonna take a shot from there.
If my calculations are correct, you should be there, and that is...
Readying my health points.
That's like 23.
I think we need some
Hits.
band-aids for the chat.
Some what? Spandex.
Right, no,
Band-Aids.
band-aids.
Band-aids?
What's
If
going
the,
on with
chat
the chat?
if the chat needed spandex, we'd be in bigger trouble than needing band-aids.
Trouble
Yeah.
or benefit?
Well, really depends.
11 points of fire damage.
How are you feeling?
11 points.
Yep.
11!
Wow, 181.
Are you over?
What's half of 33?
Yes.
I'm just under.
So you're
Steam
bloody,
blast.
still,
Yeah.
still standing. And just, singed. The smell of singed fur.
I just watched you do this cool thing and then I watched you get beaten.
Shot.
Well, I don't know how that feels.
Speaking of which, it is your turn.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, you've been shot a couple of times now.
You know what I can do? Hail thorns.
Yes.
Yes, I'm
I
gonna
don't know what that
hail
is, but it
thorns, bitch.
sounds amazing.
It's the thing I did
Robots,
before.
If you want to know.
Oh, the same thing you did?
Yeah, same thing I did, but there's no one around him now.
Yeah.
So I don't have to hit a teammate or
anything.
Go around.
So you this time use your bonus action to cast it first.
Yeah.
Fly out the shot. Fire.
Oh.
I hope you don't hit any NPCs.
No, 14.
Does not hit. I think you can still roll for the thorns though. Even
Read
if
the
you miss?
spell,
No, so it's when I hit a creature with a ranged weapon.
Okay.
So if I miss, it's
but it lasts until the spell runs out.
Yes.
Or if you hit.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you will get another shot next
which
turn.
is it's got a minute duration.
Yeah,
so.
that's like 10
You've
rounds.
got,
You can play
yeah,
on time.
you've got 10. Well,
I'm
no
not
rush.
upset. I'm just stressed.
Husky boy, you are now standing over a bleeding out and dying bugbear.
and there is a thudding noise coming towards
And
you.
something is like coming down the stairs towards you.
It sounds big, whatever it is.
And it's totally not trying to compensate for anything else.
Oh, definitely not.
No.
No, because
Wouldn't
everything's-
dream of that.
No, because that's now bigger too.
Well. I didn't
Well,
specify
he's
what it
not
was
strong
compensating
enough
for,
to
so.
throw him out the hole or anything, so he'll just stand there and watch him die.
Okay.
And you just said.
And you're gonna spend your whole turn watching this guy die?
Could he
No? What are you gonna
Could he
do?
grab?
He's pretty well dead. Mechanically speaking, he's dead.
But he's still like.
Yeah, I'm just saying he's bleeding out. Probably making those kind of noises, yeah.
Why is that funny? It shouldn't be funny.
He's not strong enough to deal with the thing in the wall either, so he'll just leave.
Yep. So
Maybe
you just
take the opportunity of this chaos to do some other things.
okay. So you just walk out into the hall. I
You
assume.
can't walk very fast, but yeah.
Yeah. So you walk out of the hall. You see the dwarf you saw before, now twice his height, thudding down the hallway towards you.
Twice his height and 4 times his weight.
Yeah.
That's impressive. How is the ship not sinking?
That's why I've been saying the ship's
There's
probably...
no water around the side.
Oh, gotcha! You're right. But it can still sink through the air, couldn't it?
Oh my god.
Technically speaking.
It's very slowly, and
like
John's
Minecraft, just like blip, 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 blip.
The
Maybe
ship's
it's a
full of
dragon with
massive
a board that
batteries,
go
I
down,
think
but-
it'll be fine.
True.
It's fine. Yeah. What are you doing? You just gonna wait for him? Or are you gonna move? Or
He'll get out of the way.
So,
That
yeah.
dwarf looks like he's on a mission, so...
yeah. So he walks out.
The
And
hawk.
just like leads to the side. Yeah.
And that is what I say
Sure.
in Giant. Well, it's not actually in Giant, I don't know that language, but...
Is that your?
It's Dory's.
That's your turn. You're just gonna move silently through. Yeah. Okay.
Take care of his wounds.
15 to hit you. 15.
Yeah.
My d8s.
Yeah,
Everybody start playing. We got pew
8 points of piercing damage.
Yes.
How do you know?
The
It
chip's
looks
lighter than the rest of it.
wiggly.
Tries to attack you.
Is
Sci-fi camera's just.
He's going to actually attempt to
Just stare at the
shove.
back. Death stare.
His second
Power
attack.
move it.
Shove me.
There you go. That looks menacing.
Alright.
Good job. Oh god. You're about to pop something. Careful.
I think he's a contested
Correct.
strength check.
He's just. Do I get the sense he's just trying to knock me back?
Everyone who speaks
He's gonna
whale
throw-
in
he's
the
trying to
chat,
knock you
tell
off
me
the
your
edge.
favourite whale
Okay.
line, please.
What's your favourite whale line?
What's your favourite whale line?
Tell me your favourite whale line.
Tell me your favourite whale line.
Escape.
Believe it, doesn't it?
Oh! Touche! I'll give you that one. I'm not even gonna fight that one with the comeback.
Somebody had to say it.
Yeah, well,
Contested.
That whale line's making me
Contested?
feel
Okay,
really-
so strength or dex, what are you rolling?
It is. What are you rolling?
Strength.
So I've got to contest it with the strength.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, I got 12. Oh. Make a dex save, please.
Yeet.
Oh, jeez.
Well, that's 18 at least.
18? Okay. That one chain that's still attached to the side of the ship, you managed to catch onto.
Yeah, so,
Oh, no.
so I'm off the ship, but I'm on the chain.
Yeah.
Oh
So, he just
Holy
like, you guys have been
shit.
trading blows and you've been trying to hit him, so he's
Holy
just like,
shit.
"Mwah."
Ah.
And then as you're ready to attack, you sort of
Nice.
So
does
how
that.
far
Throws
down
you.
would I
Throw
fall?
you.
off the chain?
It's like 2 levels, so it's about 10 feet. Right,
Okay.
no, 15 feet? 15, 20 feet, somewhere around there?
So holy it's levitating.
Okay. Now the crew are going to move in and dogpile that guy.
And I'm assuming the other one's getting up, or
Yeah, is the prone guy not prone anymore?
He is not looking happy. Yeah, he gets up. And the others are going to dogpile the wolf. Hola! He's going to take a little bit more damage. They're both looking pretty bloodied, but both still standing.
oh, that Noel's going to be very upset that went below deck because he's going to try and escape with whatever the MacGuffin
Holy
is and be like,
moly.
oh.
There's a MacGuffin on board?
There is no-
I don't know, I'm assuming that.
We don't know that.
What's the MacGuffin?
Okay, it is your turn. Because the crew have had their turn, it's your turn.
Oh, I guess I've got to use all my movement to climb back up.
Yep,
There
you're
is
just
a
like,
hole
oh
in
shit,
the
shit,
side
shit,
of the
shit,
ship.
shit, just like, yeah, I was going to say, you...
What about the knight who was going to take
'Cause
care
it wouldn't
of
be
the guys
possible
who were
to, like-
down?
I was going to say,
Swinging and
you're...
acrobatics,
I'm assuming he died.
about... What was that?
It wouldn't be possible to swing in like acrobatics, would it?
I mean, you can risk it.
But there is a hole in the side of the ship next to the chain.
I was gonna say there is a hole that's a bit more reachable. You can try and acrobatics your way up the side of the ship, but that's going to be a harder DC.
I will just
Very intense.
use
dice
my
roll.
next to climb back up to the top, up to the
Just
deck.
prepping for your next roll. You're
On
just
the
like,
deck?
absolutely.
Okay, make an athletics.
Just do this. Just do that.
It's important.
15?
There you go.
15?
No, athletics is -1. 11.
11.
Damn,
I was gonna say you sort of you get to the top of the chain
If I
and you're
fall, I
like
fall.
there's not much you can grab onto. So you're sort of at the top of the chain, but you can't quite get to the top of the
Not
ship.
top of the food chain.
Lol.
Sorry.
There is still a hole.
I would have climbed past the hole now, wouldn't
You were sort of above it, yeah.
But the hole would be below you still.
Yeah, so it's about 5 feet below you.
Swing into it.
I? I don't know what's going on down there, though. I know what's going on up the top. I'm trying to get
Yeah.
back up the top.
I was gonna say,
It'll take me more to go through the interior of the ship to get back up the top.
so you've still got an action, but you've pretty much used up all
It's
your
like a
movement, so you'd have to
I
try
know.
Oh,
Can
look
I
at
get up
the
next
fish.
turn.
That's
I can't
that is a
turn my
wild fish,
action.
Gumby.
to try again.
Like,
See one of those second fish? He's like,
as
Basically,
dash
dash.
to
Yeah.
get up
Don't
and over.
worry.
Yeah.
Alright, make another athletics.
Be happy.
climb faster. Don't worry.
That's 18.
Okay. Yeah, you spend your whole turn sort of scrambling up, and you use like
A couple of my friends are going to
the hilt of your rapier to like dig it into the wood a bit more, get yourself a bit of handhold.
It's a toxic trap.
You manage to get up
It
over the
is.
edge, but that's your turn. Get
don't
back up
like
on the
it.
deck.
I'm sorry. Can't help it. It's part of me.
It's okay.
It's part of who I am.
Okay.
No, it's not okay.
Why? You got something else you can do?
I will.
assuming you both have a bonus action you can burn.
Did we say I could use bonus action to draw the crossbow?
Uh-huh.
I will draw the crossbows.
Yep.
So I stick my hands into my robe to pull out 2 hand
Yes.
crossbows. As they come out, the guns on them basically flip out and click into place.
Hell yeah.
And so second wind is a bonus action, but action surge is not.
No, you can
Okay.
just action surge.
You can action
Yeah.
surge then.
So I'm going to action surge.
Yep.
And I'll attack the leader.
Fire at will. The leader, the wolf.
Yep.
Alright.
Fire at will. I'm not sure what he did to
Rodriguez.
you,
Oh,
but
fucking hell. That's not going to hit.
And with your second crossbow?
That's an offhand attack. I'm going to use my bonus action.
Okay.
action surge doesn't give you bonus.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
It just gives you another action.
These dice really are not balanced well.
They're not.
No.
Yeah, they're not helping you tonight.
No.
Gone.
There's way too much glitter on one side.
Okay.
Seriously, have a look.
Oh shit, you're absolutely right. Damn. Yeah, she's a bit bomb heavy, that one.
Poor Will was just standing
Yeah, poor Will. Fire at will. Poor Will.
Celine.
Hang on.
Okay.
Oh, Margraf, sorry, you're first. I keep jumping you, the other dude.
I've been spiking myself on these dice for so long!
Okay.
I'm assuming I can just
So
step in there.
you walk in, you step over a
then,
fucking dead guy with a hand missing and blood all over the floor.
15 hits the
Does, yep.
and then I do 12 points of damage to it.
12 points damage.
Does that knock it?
It does.
So that'd be the final chain down.
Yep.
That I know of.
So,
The ship suddenly lurches.
the ship suddenly lurches to one side. Everyone's standing and make a dex save.
Fuck!
On
so
advantage if you are leaning up against something, so you get advantage.
Me?
Yep.
Me, don't.
I am
Cool.
so glad I am too big to fit through any holes right now.
Yeah.
23.
So 23, yeah.
Yeah.
19.
That was a nat 20.
We'll say that that's what made you miss the dude.
No, I
Just
rolled
you're
a
laying up
20.
shot, the whole ship
Natural
lurches. Yeah.
20!
Miss.
A nat 20 plus
Nice.
5 makes it 25!
Yeah, so you're just leaning up against a railing. You're like perfectly
I've got a
balanced
plus
on it.
5 to my dex save.
I got 13.
13.
I got +3 other than that.
You're
Oh,
fine.
nice!
Yep.
I think I'm bracing against
I think
the roof
everyone
of this
passed,
cabin.
so-
You're like, yeah!
Just
One Cool. Let's have a look. See if anybody else eats the deck.
everybody. I'd so laugh if everybody else just.
The wolf drops prone.
Oh, fuck yeah. Get fucked.
The dude at the top of the stairs drops prone. The other crew member's fine, and the last crew member drops to the deck as well. Which one closest to Fran's character? Okay, now it's Celine's turn.
You're at disadvantage to shoot him, but you could just walk up and stab him in the face. Good old face stab.
So any spell attack damage.
Providing it's a ranged spell, you'd be at disadvantage because he's prone.
Hang on a second.
How far away do you live?
I live over about 15 to 20 minutes away,
Okay.
and I'm not allowed to drive after
good.
12 a.m. So
Yeah, that's
latest
I was
I
gonna say,
latest I leave here is 11:30.
yeah, we got that.
That's what I was asking.
That's fine. It's
That's
plenty of
right.
time.
There's enough time to wrap it up.
Plenty of
Wrap up the
time.
session.
Watching the clock.
Just gonna walk
Walk
over
forward and
and
stab him.
rapier. I don't know how to rapier. Can I rapier?
You can rapier.
You should try.
Roll with advantage.
Because melee has advantage against prone people.
I wonder why.
That is a 19.
That'll hit.
Get him.
Get him.
Get him.
Not saying that, but 7 damage.
That's pretty good.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
You just walk up, just.
I don't know what I'm doing, man.
You're just like,
Just the slow pace through. It's like.
So I hope you don't get thrown halfway through. Just be like, meh.
just as he's about to get back up, you're just like,
Threading the
Snap.
needle.
Fire.
oh, yeah.
It's like.
Yeah, his rifle clatters to the floor and he just face plants and then, yeah, doesn't get back up.
Nice.
I leave it there.
You're like, ugh.
I like to think in that brief moment you stop thinking about the rapier and you just disappear. Like I'm gonna leave that there and oh shit.
Yeah, it's like stays there for about 3 seconds and then just disappears.
And you're like, oh shit, I probably still need that. Oh fuck. Oh shit, oh balls.
I'm just sort of looking.
Who
back.
is left?
There's still the bugbear
The
Bugbear. So
who's on the ground who
that's
still
might
gotta
be
deal with the
considering going. You know
he
what?
is done.
Please
It
don't
is
murder me.
your turn.
My turn.
Your turn.
Where is she? I ain't gonna be get over there.
Probably not.
Nah, I ain't gonna be. Can I just go and loot the leader?
Go and loot the leader. You can.
You're just gonna go pick up his rifle. It's
Yeah.
like, this made some nice boom boom.
Like nice.
Sweet.
Well, it depends. Are you in range?
5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll be nice and I won't though. 'Cause
No, you can.
you gave me the biggest death glare. I feel like I would have just taken.
No, I was out of character. Like, okay.
Fine. Yeah, I'll go and loot him. I'm gonna get me some good shit.
You're gonna get the rifle and be like,
You're-
this is cool.
You do pick up a rifle.
Ha! Rifle!
You can see I'm just like looking like my first kill
Yeah.
is slightly affecting me.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're like, oh, this is kind of cool. Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Like-
Look, there's a rifle.
As this one's like,
Did you
Oh.
want the rifle?
No.
I'm gonna lay down.
Do you want a pat on the back?
Oh god, no.
She doesn't know how to cope with these situations. She's like, what do I do here? So she's now just going to be looking at you like this, being like,
Does he have any money as well?
does he have any money?
Yeah.
How much?
You find a couple of gold.
Hang on, just two gold?
2 gold and like 3 silver.
He had some spare change.
Thank you.
And she's just like, tick, 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 tick.
2 gold is not.
That's the question. Is a gold still like a week's wages?
But there was
as well?
actually, there was also like the
Yeah.
copper there too.
Yeah. That's a fair chunk.
Yeah, she doesn't know this.
Yeah.
I know this as a player. My character doesn't know
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
She's not intelligent. By any means.
She is a country bumpkin.
She's
Um,
out of whack with everything country bumpkin.
okay, so
Oh yes, he died. It happens. People die.
It is normal.
This time, it was my
Husky boy, what you doing?
Making sure he's not leaving blood everywhere.
You aren't leaving blood everywhere, or
Hygiene.
this guy isn't leaving blood everywhere? Okay, so you're just
Otherwise,
cleaning your
probably
gear and
accidentally-
It jumps on my
Safety
hand.
first!
He doesn't want to track blood everywhere.
yeah. I was gonna say you're not.
As I say
Really,
that,
yeah.
I'm probably not paying attention, and there is probably now Nugbear paste beneath my boot.
Oh, that was a vivid
Then
image.
he will wander off.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
My favorite kind.
Okay.
It's like, can I get a shot at the hook? Yes.
What was that? 2 gold? What? How many?
3 copper was it?
3 silver.
3
Silver.
silver. Which
Alright,
is also not spare change.
Again, she doesn't know this. She's
It
Very
is.
innocent.
I'll let you take one more turn. You're gonna attack the other dude that's prone.
The Nugbear.
You're gonna attack the nugbear.
Attack the nugbear?
Sure. Can I step right over everybody since I've got the crossbows out now, just point blank range?
Yep. Roll the hit. I'll negate the disadvantage because it's point blank. So just straight roll.
16 plus 7.
Yeah, hits. Yeah,
I got to roll for the offhand as well. And 11 plus 7, so.
hits.
That hits.
So you just walk up. And go,
dodged this.
I'm not even gonna bother getting you to roll damage.
He did.
He just pinned to the floor. He did.
Oh, pretty. Yeah.
So the crew were like kicking him and like trying to hold him down. You just walk up and just coup de grace.
Yep.
Fucking noise.
That's the sound he made when he died. Was bruh.
Yes.
Margrath?
You head in that direction. It'll take your turn to get down there.
Yes.
Yes, my giraffe.
I'm gonna have a quick peek. Any more chains?
So you lean out the side. There is one more chain, but it's dangling straight down off the side of the ship.
So it's disconnected?
Disconnected, yeah.
Then I will stop sticking my head out into the openness and enlarge and start sweeping the deck. Make sure no one's no one's unaccounted for.
Yeah, so you start heading out towards that way.
I rolled a dirty 20 on deception, looking fine. I'm not affected at all.
This is all everyday standard business.
I
This
kill
person's
people
killed
all the
hundreds of
time.
Everything
You're
is
convinced.
Oh,
everything is sweet.
she just goes.
Shoves like the entire rifle down the pant leg and then realizes it's like, no, that won't work.
Please let to bend.
Sorry, read G's message.
Yeah, it's good.
I just noticed it's just on the edge of the screen.
That's so good.
What?
And while all this is going on, Baby Yoda watches from afar, waiting.
Just
Okay.
waiting.
You're headed towards the hole. Waiting? You're just entering the thing. You're standing victoriously over this corpse. You guys are having a sort of moment.
Start heading down towards the
Terrifying.
storage.
You
where
start
the knife
heading
was.
across the deck. Yep.
Yep.
You get Dovey. You get the sudden, like the strongest chill you've ever had running up your spine, like really bad.
Okay.
Does anyone notice it? Or are they still got that
You
high
still-
deception?
I was gonna say it's just like
I'm stealing myself right at this moment
You're like-
from a big
okay.
thing, so I wouldn't really react.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably also.
And then a moment later, a massive explosion rocks the ship. You are thrown backwards as the doors of the hole blasted away.
Fuck.
Can you make a dex save?
So it's a good thing I came this way, because clearly someone's here that isn't supposed to.
Yep.
I would like to start dashing.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
30-20. You managed to duck the doors as they saw overhead, but you are sort of knocked down by the blast of the thing. A split second later, there's another one. Another explosion. The whole ship shakes. Then a
I'm
third.
definitely dashing now.
And a fourth. And as just the
Like a
chain reaction
Oh,
as
fuck.
the ship just ripples and flames start spewing out of the holes and spewing out of the side. The ship is sinking. You guys will have 2 actions to do something about how you're going to survive falling all the way to the earth on this crashing ship.
So is it like plummeting or just like...
It straight away just starts plummeting.
Is it... Are we still over a forest?
You can't tell from where you are. You're inside the ship, you can't see shit.
Yeah, that's true.
All you see is flames and bits of wood and shit going everywhere.
Hold on to your asses. Yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna try.
Bend over and kiss your bottoms
I
goodbye.
don't even think fire would be that flexible.
Well, if that's what's happening, I abandon the idea of going down to the hold, locate the captain, and go, lifeboats.
So I'm guessing everything in there is fucked now.
Yeah.
Hold on to your
So-
butts.
He just looks at you and it's like, you'll never get it out in time.
Yes, it is an airship.
Which part gave it away? The part where it began sinking or the part where it was floating?
All the clouds.
All
Was
the
it
clouds. Maybe it was the clouds. I mean, it could have been ripples in the
Or
water.
was it the
who
part where
knows?
it's falling?
Yeah.
Do I know much about
Do
how
a flip.
things work? How they...
You know, Gavin, for you,
roll a general
I'll do a
sort
flip.
What about
wisdom
barrel roll?
check.
Are there like
Oh, barrel roll.
those swimmer ones? Is there water beneath
No?
us?
Okay.
Or we
Nah,
can't
it's not
see-
something you've really studied.
Can we see anything beneath us at all?
Well, you're close enough to see over the edge, there's just plains beneath you.
Oh, so no water?
Nope.
Fucking neato! I'd rather not do a flip, Gabadoon. Thanks.
I start heading towards the side of the boat and start hanging off of the ladder. Just
Okay.
watching the ground come up.
Rush up to meet you. All right.
Are you good?
They're gonna jump just before they hit.
Did you actually ask me that?
Yeah, she's turned around and gone, are you good?
I've got one spell that I can use, but only close distance to the ground.
How close?
30 feet.
Fuck me! That's not far.
I get that.
The sound of just rushing wind is now
I'm hanging
around
from
you.
the ladder. I'm actually hanging from the ladder.
Crew are just scrambling around. Alarm starts blaring from somewhere. It's just shouting, noise. It's just chaos.
Are parachutes a thing?
They are a thing.
What time of day is it? It's near.
It's like midday.
Midday. I know about how long the ship is. I've been on it for a couple of days.
Yep.
I am looking at the shadow of the ship to try and gauge within 30 feet.
Distance? Okay.
You are really committed to this thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say midday, like,
Fuck's
yeah.
sake.
Okay.
So is there a hole in the side of the ship now? Because there was.
There are several holes in the side of the ship, yeah.
So
What is the captain doing? Is he just steadily going with
He's
the boat?
basically just, he's just holding on to the wheel. He's like, I'm going down to the ship. He
It's
just
a
has this look
pleasure
of
serving
determination.
you, boys. Gentlemen, it was a pleasure.
Yeah, pretty much. Couple
How
of
heavy
the,
you are, you're gonna create like a...
Gabardine.
I'm no longer that big. I stopped being that big. I wanted to use my shield.
Full armor. He'll make an
some
awesome
of the-
later.
Gabardine has said whoever creates the biggest puddle of blood wins. So that's a challenge for everybody.
The,
I believe I still have the most body mass, even.
the owlet
Probably.
and a couple of
Probably.
the raptors, they rush below decks, they grab, like,
stealth one
just like a
shot.
passenger sort of each, and just jump off.
Is
sort
there
of
any
try and catch
sail
off.
nearby?
Any sail?
Yeah.
There is.
Yes,
I would like
here.
to take some sail.
I was gonna say that the sails are now on fire and sort of tattered. They could probably take a chunk.
Is there like a chunk that looks less damaged than the rest of it?
Well, yeah, they're pretty big.
Okay, she's gonna like pat down some, and she's got rope.
Yeah.
So basically, my idea is I want her to create like a DIY parachute.
Okay, well you've got one turn to do this. So roll intelligence, I guess.
Fuck!
Or wisdom.
Oh
Either
no! They're both that bad! Ah! Come on, mama!
or.
It's the captain.
Oh no!
This is, there's some. It's just we don't have enough for everyone, but there's some in a little. Well, it's just like a locked. No, it's not a locked cupboard, but just a little two-door cupboard thing, sort of right at the bottom base of the mast.
I rolled
I'd
a
tell him to
7.
open it.
7.
7!
You managed to tie like rope around a piece of the sail. You don't know what it's going to do.
I just wanted to have
Okay, you gonna run for it?
parachute.
I tell him to open it, yeah.
Yeah. No, he's like it's open.
I'll
So you just
start
run for it.
throwing out
Okay.
fucking parachutes to people.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
So
I tried.
which way is the ship tilting? Like, which end is going to hit the ground first?
The front. Sort
Cool.
of.
I
sort
want to
of-
go all the way to the back,
Yep.
and I am going to find a place to brace myself, put shield in front, and
Okay.
hope for the best, while also doing a
You're
prayer
gonna
to the one
try
above.
and Captain America this shit?
Yeah.
Look, it's,
up, Gabardine,
it's
I
probably
swear to
my best chance of survival, and yeah, I am going to pray and pray and pray and pray. It's like,
What are you doing?
where is the hole in terms of the front or back of the ship?
It's sort of in the
Fuck.
where
the
those
floor you're on
explosions were?
towards the back.
How embarrassing. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, it was only a few rooms away from.
He's going to wait until the last possible second, and then just jump.
Jump. Okay. I hope this works! Yeet!
Yahoo!
So, I don't see that one, and I don't see that one. I don't see that one at the moment because it's over
Yep.
the edge.
It's just the two of us.
Yeah,
So,
she's scrambling to
I
make her own.
I throw you a parachute, I
Thank
throw
fuck.
one on myself and a couple of the crew if there's any nearby,
Yep.
I throw them, and I
Yep.
jump and pull it.
Okay.
She's
Oh,
yeah.
there is one more thing I want to do. As soon as I feel impact, I'm going to cast one of my psychic abilities to give me an extra D6 AC.
Okay.
Extra D6 protection with my mind.
Can I get a wisdom save? Can I get dex saves from you two?
No
Can I get a
worries.
strength save from you? Plus,
I
what
have
do you-
that.
What does the spell do?
Oh, Fuck me.
Basically, anyone I see within 30 feet, or myself,
Yep.
as soon as they take damage, I can pretty much use
dead.
one of my psychic dice to give them that bonus to AC.
Please.
Okay.
That bonus
So
to AC.
yeah, roll a strength save, add whatever the bonus is to your strength save.
Gabardine said the ship is
Roll
a one-way
a-
ticket to heaven. You could call it a holy ship.
Holy shit.
Don't fuck me.
21
Dex save, I guess.
I'm using Misty Step, by the way.
Misty Step, I think that's what you're doing, yeah.
The
But
one
there's
time
more about
I
the
rolled
timing.
below a 10.
Yeah.
Okay?
The one time I roll below
Oh,
a 10.
Me too! I only rolled a 5!
So is it a strength save?
Yeah.
So the psychic dice wasn't
Wherever you fall.
bad. The D20 was a nat 20, and I had +4 on strength, so that's a 25. I hope that's high enough!
Okay.
That's still 14.
All you hear is the sound of the ship hitting the ground.
Oh.
Just shrapnel everywhere.
And that's when the mind clicks on.
more like
got a 10 to
more explosions as it hits the ground, fire and debris and stuff everywhere. Basically, you're all blackout
Oh, cool.
in one way or another. Either like you do manage to Misty Step, but you're still moving that fast. You still hit the ground hard enough. You just sort of roll and pass out. Your parachute clips the side of one of the fucking masts as you jump off.
Fucking of course it does.
And you just like fall. You left it a bit late, so you do get the chute open and it breaks your fall, but you hit the ground. Yeah, explosion, everything sort of things. You just
Fire's
jumped.
dead,
Next thing you know,
everybody.
you're unconscious. And yeah, you brace yourself for it, and you feel that like the explosions and the damage and stuff around you, and it's you're thrown clear.
Well, I figured it'd still be a heavy impact, but my goal was to survive, not stay conscious.
Yeah.
So there's
So
probably
you've done what you could. And that's where we're going to leave it for
Oh,
this
for
session.
fuck, no!
Oh, we're all blacked out, every single one of us.
You will survive, obviously. This is the first episode, but I
You
will
hear that,
explain as it
Gabardine?
happens
I don't need a new character yet.
when we pick up in a fortnight.
And it'll be like the ones who did the best have all their hit points.
I'm just gonna put a black square
I
for
didn't have
black
my
out.
influence to start with.
I didn't have all my
I did!
So, yeah, it's a pretty nasty crash, and
We're all
we're
traumatized
a little
now.
bit traumatized.
His idea was just tuck and roll.
Tuck and roll! It's just tuck and crated.
My idea was kind of like, you know, if you're coming into
To
a
be
car crash,
fair,
you brace or something.
Same is pretty
Yeah, like
good.
that. That was his idea. Just
Yes.
we just fucking brace.
I think that might be.
Well, thanks for the
only
parachute.
reason he survived.
She probably would have died otherwise.
Awesome. Sweet. We're going to wrap it up there. Thanks for checking in, everybody.
Thank you for coming, people.
Thanks, peeps.
We will,
Hashtag the Flint
This
Squad.
didn't crush the box, did it? Please tell me it didn't crush the box.
I
God.
think it'd be fine.
What about Fire's thing?
Yes.
Fuck!
We will check that next
Fuck!
episode.
No!
Yeah, check us out on YouTube. We will upload this as soon as we can. I'm going to attempt to figure out how to do it for Spotify or something as well.
Updates going up on Facebook as well.
Yeah.
Yes, follow us on Facebook for updates.
YouTube and Facebook are both
It's all
digital
in
under
the-
Adventuring Party.
On the Twitch
Bye,
channel.
Kiwi!
I believe the
Bye,
links are on the
Kiwi.
page. Yes,
Yeah.
I believe
Yep.
yes.
Check out the links.
I need to update that and make an actual button.
We, at the
Check
moment,
out the
will
links.
attempt to play fortnightly this time, 7:30ish every Sunday, every second Sunday.
Try to.
Try
say,
to.
Say hi to Flynn and do one. Hey!
Hey!
He's new.
And the Flynn Squad!
Yeah, hashtag Flint Squad! We'll be back in a fortnight, I guess.
No,
out how well
we
you
will
survive.
be.
Well, that depends. They've all
will
got
be.
lives, man.
Yeah. So we're going to try and keep it going, even if at least one person can't make it. Two, maybe we'll call it. But yes,
still probably try
welcome
and do
to
something.
Zephyrius.
Welcome to chaos,
It's
everybody.
a traumatic experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, once
Ouch.
again, like,
My guy's been in the war.
happy
It's fine.
Pride Month, and thanks for checking in. Yeah, we'll post updates on the Facebook page and keep you all up to date.
So we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
See if this
I
button
have a
works.
problem.
Yeah. Yes, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye!